Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Crit and Fumble.
Yay.
I always feel like I want to go. Bah, bah, bah. Oh, Tasha's doing the throat thing that Spooner taught.
Oh yeah, want to see? So you just have to.
That's not actually. Come on.
Just make sure to relax your throat.
Yeah, you gotta relax your throat.
Yeah.
And you know that your little thing in the back of your throat, your vulva.
Uvula?
Yeah.
You just gotta you just gotta kind of suck it like up.
Sorry, what did you call it?
The vulva in the back
the
of your
vulva
throat.
of the mouth.
The
you know.
little punching bag thing.
Wow,
Uvula.
This is,
Oh.
Can we start again? Because this
No.
was awful.
No.
And everyone
You've
goes to
clearly
jail
never
except
listened
Dwayne.
to season 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6. Then
Yes,
have you?
I do believe that this is the quality content that people don't listen to.
We've peaked.
Yeah. Next 5 minutes, next 5 seconds, next 5 seconds.
Well, happy to be here.
Yeah.
I had a friend who listened who was like, "It's really good." I usually skip over the first 20 minutes, but it's good.
That's a
I have friends
fair
that
play.
only
yeah.
listen to the first 20
I was
minutes.
like, "That's the
gonna
good
say,
stuff."
Yeah, we kind of get both ends.
As soon as the
for
deep-
sure.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that also something Spooner taught?
Yeah.
Nah, I knew that one beforehand.
It's how you, she said it's how you do circle breathing in a didgeridoo. You go,
I wish you could see Tash right
yeah. Yes, just spasming.
I think I could just put my hip out.
now. I feel like he's gonna have a hernia.
It's
think it
also
was that
sitting on
muscle.
a ball, so there's a lot of rotating.
Little
Yeah.
bit of movement. I can do this on the microphone. It's not going to be annoying.
For our listeners, whatever you think is happening is.
Yeah. Wee woo, wee woo, wee.
What's nice is the swinging doors right behind you, so if you fall, there you are just going to go out.
Yeah. And I
Which
really
would be
hope you do
funnier.
because you've got a little friend above you that might fall on you.
He's
so.
waiting for
No,
you.
I'm not looking.
He's watching.
I'm not looking. I know what it is. And ugh.
He's waiting for you.
Anyhow, I got a question this week.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, let's just move
I
forward.
question this week too.
I question this
got
week
a
as well. Yeah. Here we go.
Tom?
Give it a bow. So, what is your character's most useless skill that they are irrationally proud of?
Oh, wow.
Oh boy, that's
Yeah, what a doozy! I know.
Dana can do this thing with her throat that Spooner taught.
Not Sister Anastazja, Spooner. Yeah.
Damn, guys. Just get fucking roasted.
Yeah. We'll go counterclockwise this time. We'll start with Spooner.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so a talent.
It is a useless skill.
Didn't say talent.
Yeah.
That's taking it pretty far.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. Useless skill. I'm going to say she can crack her knuckles at will.
Nice.
And she thinks it sounds spooky, and that kind of gets a little laugh out of her. She thinks she hasn't really seen other people do it. I feel like it wasn't like a thing back where she was from, but she can always make like her joints crack, and she's just kind of like,
Just like picturing her in those like long days with the silent order, just like absolute silence, and then crack, 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 crack.
yeah, you know, just to keep the fun in silent prayer.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
She puts the fun in none.
Ayo.
That was not bad, actually.
Actually,
Don't encourage.
Daina can tell whether or not like what class someone is from just by their hand from her grave robbing days. So she used
Seems
to
useful.
Yeah, she used to sort of like see family members by the graveside, and she'd go and she'd shake their hand to give her condolences, and would be able to tell whether or not their loved one was worth digging up. So that's her thing. She can tell whether or not someone is rich or not based on their hands.
Wow.
For some reason, when you started that fact, I thought you were going to say 60% of the time she can already tell when it's raining.
That one.
Dwayne,
Dick can jump.
Oh, yeah.
he's proud of that.
Even with his hurt tendon?
It was a finger tendon,
There's
I
a
believe.
finger tendon.
Yeah.
I know.
He can jump
I know
high
what it
enough to loop his
Still stands.
I know what the
Saltspring.
injury was.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
So he, when he was kind of run out of town by the prime minister, is that premier? Yeah, he was. He went to. It's a story.
El Presidente.
There's a story. I've got it in my notes. No one else needs to worry about it. We sorted it out in episode 1.
like did he personally run you out of town? Because that's what I was picturing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
just-
Pitchfork?
You get out of here.
Torch? Get out. Hey,
Yeah.
Go on. Yeah.
He went to Africa. Dick. They went to Africa.
You learned how to jump?
Yeah.
This is all true.
With an African jumping tribe.
Like the Masai Mara?
Yeah.
He actually identified it as the Maasai in his notes that he sent me. He was the first one to give me, this background. So, facts. Yeah.
He can jump higher than most.
I'd say.
Middle age.
Who said that white man can't jump?
Oh, I'm so
it
glad
was a
someone
movie.
went there. I know. So glad someone went there.
Yes. It can't always be Gavin.
I don't think it's useless.
Wait, that I can't jump?
What?
Everyone is breaking the rules. You're all saying useful talents.
I guess like it
Skills.
depends in practice. Like if someone was like, do something right now, like me looking or like Daina looking at your hands and being like, you're poor. That's not super
Tell me something I don't know.
You're sitting in the library and Dick just goes, watch this, and jumps over like a chair. You're like, cool.
Neat.
Yeah, what kind of vertical are we talking about? Like how much jump?
Oh, I see. I was like, what?
Like large.
Large?
Yeah.
Talking about Dick's vertical. Large.
Dana would know.
That's a good vertical, Dick. I mean,
Yes.
You really walked into that one.
Really walked into Dick.
Oh, is that how the tapping's done?
no.
Oh,
He plays a thing.
I got a thing
right.
down here.
I
Yeah.
knew that.
He wrote a song called Pipe Tap.
Yeah.
Got a song?
Speaking of tapping pipe, Emery's hidden talent is that he has a glorious mustache, as I'm sure you're all aware. He can move it without any part of his face moving. Just the mustache goes, and it makes like that little, you know, when you do that on the piano,
That's way more impressive.
Yeah.
That's what
just in
Arabelle,
his head it makes that
Arabelle
sound.
finds that very useful.
Who wants a
That's-
mustache ride?
Arabelle.
That's what he does.
Percy's useless skill is that he.
Is that my ball?
Yes. I don't know what it was.
I really hope so.
Tash's ball makes
I'm sitting on a Swedish ball. This session.
This is going to be such a long session.
Sorry, Sean.
It's
you're
fun because
nervous.
I'm like a good 8 inches shorter than everybody else.
Finally,
Finally.
feel tall.
Never mind. I won't say that.
for
Percy Ashford.
Is really good at committing to his friends long term.
Oh, was that a clue about what's going to happen?
No, actually, he does his useless skill is he's able to tell if a tea is properly steeping, not by the water temperature, but by the smell alone of the tea.
Wow.
Nice.
I don't think this is
That'll
useless.
be useful.
I have a
on the
question.
run.
I have a question. How does he deal with the lapsang souchong then in that situation?
I think Tash had a stroke.
Small tastes.
No, it's a smoked tea, so it doesn't really smell like tea. It just kind of smells like smoke.
That's why he tastes it just with his tip of his tongue, though.
He tastes other people's tea?
Yes, of course.
Of course he does.
That's scandalous.
That's
He's
why you
tasted
love
every
That
one of
sounds like
Emery's
Percy.
teas.
It does.
Scandalous person.
Yeah, that's
what we
true.
call
He
him.
also bangs vampires, so.
You jealous?
What's Jasper's? What's
100%.
Jasper's useless talent?
Jasper is. Oh wow! I didn't actually think of it.
He can't pronounce
how does
J.
it feel?
I was way too busy writing down all your talents to try and find ways to manipulate them. Jasper can. Oh God!
Wait, what?
What?
What? Manipulate what?
What?
If Tom shaves off my mustache, I'm going to kill myself.
He's only going to shave off half of it because
Yeah.
he's only got.
It's my half.
This is my part. I can do what I want.
Jump is a big part of my backstory.
Yeah, I know. Jasper has a uncanny ability to just do simple addition. For like, you can give him any two numbers, and he'll just be like, "Yeah, here it is."
Perfect.
Yeah.
7 plus 11.
Yeah,
Love it.
great.
19.
Yeah, I know that this is going to
Nailed
come
it.
back to like haunt me in the
Close.
future, but
Good.
Good.
should
Get
go
that
to the bank.
calculator ready.
yeah, exactly. Joke's on you. I've got an app. All right, shall we do a recap?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
No, just tell everybody to listen to the last 30 seconds of the last episode.
that's
all
true.
you need.
It is the most
just Spooner
Just
swearing.
the part where, Kaylee starts, Spooner starts screaming. Sorry, beep that.
Spooner just, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. It's funny.
It's
Yeah,
good.
it was good. Okay, so Sister Anastazja and Dick landed on Saltspring Island with a fair deal of confidence that they were dealing with an Udlnistia, a Vaesen who feeds off the talent and luck of others, and one that the sister is incredibly familiar with. Upon arriving to Songbird Studios, Dick ingratiated himself to Clara and Thomas by taking full advantage of their hospitality.
Boy, howdy.
That was so good. I loved how pissed off Sister was.
Stop eating. Killed me. That was good. That was a good impression.
Yeah, that was. You learned that the Songbird siblings had traveled the globe, where Clara had painted pictures of Vaesen, with a stint that included a stopover in Galatia about 10 years ago, where Clara captured what appeared to be an Ullnistia in her painting. Thomas takes care of the finances and is in the process of assisting some local benefactors, the Hultgren sisters, in preparing a banquet for local artists to celebrate the end of the holiday season. After some rigorous boxing training and many apologies, we left the sister and Dick outside of an abandoned local church where Dick had proposed to just bang out some art in a day to gather an invitation to this banquet. And just as we left that scene, the sounds of magpies whistled through the trees. Meanwhile, in Craigdarroch Castle, Emery was recovering from his ordeal, whilst Percy and Daina faced the consequences of their actions, as Jasper made a decision as to whether Percy should be allowed to continue as a member of the society in his duties. After an emotional deliberation, Jasper decided to allow Percy to continue in his capacity, although with some limitations. In her excitement, Daina spilled his tea, containing the poison that she had laced it with had Jasper decided to take a different course of action. Upon gathering her things and uncovering a clue tying the Guildsman engineering to the society, and at least one previous mystery, along with some missing documents of butchers taken by Mr. Dunsmuir, Daina went to fetch Percy, only to find his newly tailored suit and keys on the bed, and he was nowhere to be found.
Adventurers, grab your weapons, but first, kiss your kin. The wilds call, a timeless brawl. Now we roll for initiative, good and evil fighting for the win. Crit and fumble, critical hit or just a fucking fumble. Cast thine eye on the rolling die, legends rise on its battle cry. Time to rumble, crit and fumble, critical hit or just another fumble. War is waged on the table stage, untold sagas of an ancient age. Fumble.
Nibs, nibs.
Oh, that's a new addition.
Wow, that was incredibly different.
Very nice, Tash.
Thanks. It's my new voice.
It's the size of your ball.
dear.
Before we get started, does anybody have any questions or anything?
No.
What happened
What the
to
fuck?
Percy?
Reasonable.
Where did Percy go?
We'll find out.
Okay.
So we pick up on Saltspring with Sister Anastazja and Dick. You are still outside the church. It is sort of late morning, getting on to, just before lunchtime, and Clara sort of excuses herself. It's like, well, I'm going to go back to the studio, get some work done, and maybe get prepared for some lunch. But you are welcome to, stay here or do your art or whatever you please. The day is yours. You know where to find me if you need me.
And so, can we still hear the magpie? Yes, I take that as a yes. Is it one magpie?
Give me a investigation roll, please.
Oh, I was gonna roll all my dice. Didn't even look at my stats. I was like, let's go.
I need this.
What's wrong with that? I don't get it.
You've been doing that this whole
Too bad Jasper's not there to count them for you.
Oh, actually, I get. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, well, I don't get anything.
Nothing. You got magpies in the trees.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I think what's happened for the sister is, with the sound of the magpie, it's all kind of hit her at once. Between doing the research in the library, seeing the painting of the magpie, seeing the painting of the Udalnitia, and now finally being outside the church and hearing a magpie, and she just, Dick, come with me right now into the church right now, and I just grab your wrist and I pull you as hard as my small frame can into the church.
Dick goes with her.
Yeah.
Reluctantly.
The door creaks open and it's there. There's nothing really. There's pews, an empty sort of altar, and there is a silhouette where there was a cross on the wall, but the cross is not there currently.
That feels important. She proceeds to have a full-blown panic attack. This is all happening like I said, it has hit her all at once, and she feels like she can't breathe. She feels like she isn't ready. The training that she was supposed to get from Daina hasn't really materialized in the way she thought it would after Nanaimo, and she's feeling incredibly unprepared, and so she's just freaking out in front of you.
Dick would grab. He would because you've got my hand. He would just reverse his grip, and he would take you into a waltz and tell you to breathe. And he would waltz her ever so gently in the church.
I don't know if she's ever learned to dance, but boy, if
leaving
she's
room
not
for Jesus.
The Holy Ghost is here. But she'll try, and I think the distraction may be helping. But as this is happening, she's saying I can't do this again. I'm not ready. I'm not prepared. I don't want anything to happen to anyone because of me. And you're all here, and you're going to be here, and we're going to die. We're going in to death, and I can't do this again.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And he just continues to waltz, and he goes, "We're just having a dance in the church."
Okay. Eventually, she would essentially through this self-soothe and kind of go to, I can't. But she would come back to herself. But that's the first thing that I was thinking when this all came back together, is full panic attack.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dick would say, we got this, right? So we just need to focus on the next best right step. And right now, it's this church. It needs to be a trap. And so we need to set it up. We need to set it up so that this is our safe haven.
A trap?
A trap. Like crosses on the windows and over the doors. Your faith. It's going to keep us safe.
I hope you're right.
I know I'm right.
Is your faith greater than mine, Dick?
No, not at all. But I believe in you.
I will try to do the same.
Okay.
And you guys sort of finish up this moment. What would be sort of your next steps for setting up either
4,
this
5, 6.
Nice.
Still got it.
Yeah, all right. As far as preparations, you do know that presumably the rest of your team should be arriving at some point today. There have been talks of setting the church up as a trap or making art supplies to get to the banquet tonight. Where do you guys think you would go? What would be sort of the next logical moment or scene?
I think the first reason we wanted to go to the church was to see if we could get more supplies, like more holy water, more crosses. Like, what do we got here that we can dig up?
I think we have enough.
Yeah.
But what I'm thinking is that if we can secure our building, this church, then we have a safe haven.
Okay.
And how do we make it a trap so that when we do face this Vaesen, that we're ready?
Trap, I don't know. Safe haven. Okay. I think we're gonna Richard, I noticed when we came in here, there isn't a cross on the wall above the altar, and I think we're going to have to fashion one if this is to become a safe haven.
Well, it's just so handy that I can work with wood.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that about you.
Yeah.
Well, let's see what we can find.
Okay.
Great.
And so he'd like, I don't know, he'd find some like old floorboards or something, and he'd just like nail a couple of boards together and fashion a cross.
Yeah. And that's a simple enough prospect to do. It looks a little ramshackle for sure.
This isn't 90
Art.
degrees at all.
This is art. Do you need to pray over this thing, sister? Or like, what do we need to do to make this like...
Well, to your point, it's about belief. I'll put holy water on it. I mean, it can't hurt, but this is to be done with sanctity in mind. This is to be done with holiness. And I don't know if there's a ladder, but some sort of way we can secure this above the altar, I think, would be helpful.
Dick just pulls up more boards and just slaps together a ladder. And
Of course.
Just give me a boost. I can nail it up. I'll do it.
Eventually, there's no floor in this.
You find a basement, crosses, holy water everywhere.
We did it.
I don't think there's any too much difficulty watching. Between the ladder and the boosting of the sister, you're able to get this cross, and it sort of, roughly fills in the sun bleached silhouette of where the old one was, and so you've got that. I will also say that there's like a little like basin where the holy water would typically be held. It's completely dry right now. There's nothing in it. Sister, you've been taught that it requires a priest to kind of bless the holy water in order to make it active, but that's something about that, and sort of the patriarchal sort of element of it has always sort of, you've maybe had a little spark of like, does it need to be a priest? Where is it belief? And so you're welcome to try and give that a whirl, as it were.
Will do.
Yeah.
So I know we have a bunch of holy water. And you know what? I do think that it doesn't need to be a priest. I think that is a thing. But anyways, I could be wrong. I've been wrong.
There are certain rules in which I have, but I think that's more like the class or whatever.
Yeah,
so
fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay. So that being the case, I'll fill up the basin again.
And I do believe before leaving, you had picked up a number of crosses, one for each member of the investigation. So.
Yeah, I just worry that, Clara is not protected and their house isn't protected.
You haven't seen anything, but you didn't really look that hard, did you?
Yeah, well, interesting. All right, cool. Richard, I think we also wanted to go to the art studio of Carl. I think we saw it on the way down. If you're still open to it, and those bloody magpies are gone, then I think we should try and figure that out.
Can I ask about the magpies?
Yes.
What is it about them?
The legend goes is the Udalnitsia, when they can turn into magpies, and they will gather in groups near villages and sort of chatter. So it felt like maybe they were close, and I felt watched, and I didn't feel safe. I haven't felt that way in a long time. And I was not expecting to have creatures in Vaesen from my homeland halfway across the world, especially creatures that I've I know about them, so it's not comfortable for me. It's a lot easier when it's a hill troll.
Didn't Thomas say that he came from where you're from?
I think they'd visited there 10 years ago, which was also when I left. So that felt coincidental, to say the least. But if my eyes deceived me, that painting that Clara had done, it looked very eerily like home. And this is all coming together for me in a way that I did not anticipate.
So the painting itself, what was it about it that was like? Did it look just like?
Yes. It was the woman with dark hair, long, scraggly. They have sharp claws and a blank, dead expression in their face. It is something I did not want to see again.
Can you show me the painting when we go back?
Yes. In fact, I think it's important for me to see it again.
Yeah.
I didn't really take a close look. I wasn't expecting, of all things, a Noodle-Nizia in that painting. She just said, I have a painting of your house. So...
So caught you off guard.
It caught me off guard. I am more prepared now.
Yeah.
And partially thanks to your 1, 2, 3. What is that?
It's the waltz.
A waltz. A waltz. Okay. Interesting.
Should we go over to the artisan's place?
Yeah, why not? I think you said you wanted to create some art.
Yeah.
Nothing here, just some floorboards.
Yeah,
Not actually many floorboards. So
Not a lot left now, yeah.
it's worth a shot. Besides, I mean, Carl went missing. There might be some clues there as to what the heck's going on around here.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Cool. You sort of step out and into the soft rain on Saltspring, and we shift back to Vancouver Island proper. And we are in a cart. It is making its way up the peninsula towards what is now Saanich. And inside this cart, we find Daina and Emery. This carriage is heading out. It has been an absolute rush. Emery, your tattoo still aches underneath of your shirt, but ultimately
looks sick as fuck.
it is ultimately hidden from view unless you're going, sleeveless, rolling it up. It just sort of like peeks out a little while or a little bit. You feel Tom's presence, but you get the impression that he's almost sulking in the background of your mind at this point.
Sort of rough idea of how long it's been since.
It has literally been like a day.
Yeah.
Like there's not been a lot of time to pass. You haven't had enough time to fully rest and recover.
So Tom's not saying anything.
Tom is not saying anything at this moment.
Not for the entire episode.
No.
Damn.
Tom might just pick his moment. But after everything that has happened at the castle, the day is already kind of longer in the tooth than you would have rathered. And you'll be kind of lucky to catch the last boat over to Saltspring. Before jumping into this carriage, there was a rush of activity as you realized Percy had functionally abandoned the society. Just like a brief overview of what it was that you guys would have done before leaving. We won't do like a full scene with it, just to kind of push the narrative along. But is there anything in particular that you would have done to prepare or get done?
Daina would have taken a moment to go into Percy's room. I think she was sort of like halfway talking when she threw open the door and found the stuff on the bed. I think she goes over and she looks at it, but she doesn't touch anything. And once there's no note or anything like that, she goes and I think she is almost into Elifie mode at this point. And she goes back to Jasper and she says, Percy's gone.
What?
He's left. All of his stuff's on the bed.
Shit. Okay, I will...
Write to his mother.
Write to his mother. I will take care of this. We'll get to the bottom of it. Maybe he's just, having a bit of a crisis, but I'll set out and take a look at him. You've got places to be.
Perhaps Algot, in the meantime, can return.
Of course, yeah. I'll see where he's landed.
Blythe knows the house.
I'll take care of it. Daina.
Fuck. And then she just turns around, she goes and she gets her stuff.
Anything in particular that Emery emerged from his bedroom, Arabelle leaves.
I think Emery would, I guess after he got a brief or was told that they're being sent over to Saltspring to pick up on that investigation, he would have kind of delved back into the mode he was in before all this distracting stuff happen, and just probably go to the library to try to do a little bit of research on these kind of like talent thief style Vaesen and see what he could glean.
Yeah.
I think.
I think like the sister, a lot of the books that the sister had already found are probably still out. Everything has been quite rushed in this moment, but you're welcome to give me a learning check to see if there's any more information that you can glean before heading out.
Daina meets him there, but isn't helping with the research or anything like that.
Okay.
She's just sort of like, I think she's a little bit listless, so
Yeah.
her stuff's by the door ready to go, and she's now kind of just waiting for Emery to get stuff together.
Great.
3 6s.
3 6s.
Great use of that.
Yeah.
Learned doctor.
I feel like this tracks with the sort of amount of occult research that Emery he's kind of found himself as being the lore and occult knowledge person within the society and within this team of investigators. You're able to find sort of a lot of the same information that the sister had, where these Udalnistia are fairly susceptible to Christian iconography. You find the same thing. It's sort of a note that says that there needs to be true belief in order for the banishing of them to be effective. But the belief isn't necessarily specified in this moment. And there's sort of like a little asterisk of there where it's assumed that it is sort of an Abrahamic sort of Christianity sort of
Right.
adjacent, but
Doesn't say explicitly.
it doesn't say explicitly. I think that is probably the biggest takeaway. On top of they are thieves of talents and luck, there is a anecdote of one of the ways in which they will haunt individuals is they will come for mothers who are pregnant, and they will use a knife that they have to take the child away, siphon off its luck, and then replace it with no scar. So it's without the mother's knowledge, but they will functionally take its luck for its whole life and sort of its essence, as it were. Yeah.
Does there be anything as far as how to like displace them, ritual, ceremony?
If you can get a cross around their necks and you are a true believer, then that should dispel them or kill them, turn them to mist. It's sort of a banishment of them. It's the same with, they're just sort of susceptible to classic Christianity stuff. Cool.
Daina's standing near the chess set while that's sort of set up in the library while Emery's doing this, and she picks up the castle piece and she says, "The rook stands silent in your house, bloodstained and guilty. Where did you go, Percy?" Then she just drops the piece and when Emery's ready goes.
Great. So we're back in the carriage as you sort of barrel on up the island. The sun is quite low, and you get to the wharf on the other side. Saanich is just like a little hamlet at this point, and there is a figure tying up a boat that looks to be, it's sort of the Saltspring ferry. It's sort of a ramshackle sign.
Daina's doing the thing. She's got her notebook out and she's got the riddle from the seance written down, and she's going through her notes trying to figure out who ties to what and how things tie together, and like is walking behind Emery like with like just like, you know, when you're like focused on something, you've got someone in the peripheral, so kind of counting on him to make sure she doesn't walk into the ocean accidentally or whatever.
Yeah.
And
Is she being open about this? Like,
yeah,
is she
I think
talking about it
she's
at all?
talking about it and stuff, and she says, "Well, it makes sense that Percy would be the rook. I think, likely me the queen." If
Daina,
only
this the riddle you keep reading over. This sounds familiar. Where do I know this from?
Tom. Perhaps we should just ask Tom. To be honest,
Tom
your Tom inside of you. Yes.
said this during
Tom
the seance.
said this during the seance. Well, he gave it to you in the seance. Well, she gave it to you during the seance, but it was him that sent the message to her about the and she'll pull out her notes. When fletch-eyed fools will set the board one move from gold, or it could just, disappear on me. Let me just quickly go to my
Damn this
fools
disappearing
will
notebook.
set the board. One move from gold, one breath from ruin. The knight dulled his blade on the devil. Possibly Dick. Dulled his blade, had to run away, lost his sort of
Like an
iconic
emotional blade.
because his iconic sort of whatever PI thing because he on the devil probably the premier. While the queen took her leaf, I don't know that part, but at the time I was the only woman involved. The bishop buries his flock in a grave built on greed. Perhaps you? I don't know. The rook stands silent in your house, bloodstained and guilty, probably Percy. All as the gilded pawn crawls across the board, crowned as king and stolen might. The gilded... I don't know.
So, is it your belief then that this is prophetic or a recapping of events?
Yes, both, perhaps. I think that there's a bigger thing involved. The gilded pawn. I don't know. Gilded.
This is about Percy, the gilded
Pawn. Gilded. And she's going back to her notes and stuff like that, and she's just trying to put stuff together. But she, gilded engineer.
That I try to get clarity from...
Tom, well, perhaps let's get on this boat first, and then you can blank out, and I can watch you stare awfully.
As you're doing this, you are sort of making your way and having this hurried discussion, and you hear a yapping and a barking, and a dog runs up from the boat towards you. And
Familiar dog?
It is a very familiar dog.
Daina drops to her knees. Dog, is it you?
Well, dog, get back here! And you see emerging from the ferry is True. What's...
True.
Daina? Oh, it's been so long, Daina! And
True.
he goes up and gives you a big hug and a little kiss on the side of your cheek.
And she hugs him. She holds him so tight.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, I've missed you.
Oh,
You've got dog now.
Yes, well, Charu and I, we went down to, Chim and I, we went down to California for a while, got some sun, and then he saw all of these smokestacks and he loved it down there. And so, but smokestacks, there's no place for a dog, so I agreed to take dog with me and come put her back up here. And
It's so good to see you.
it is lovely to see you too. Oh, and you have a friend.
Oh, hello, sir. I'm Emery Thomas.
Oh, my name is Charu.
Charu. It's very interesting.
True
Thank
is
you.
a dear friend of mine from from Alert Bay, I suppose.
Yes,
but,
yes.
from the boat, technically.
Happenstance meeting this would be then.
Oh, yes. Well, I'm a captain of all the waters around here. And but what brings you all the way up?
Our friends already went across to Saltspring. A nun and a private investigator.
Oh, the nice lady and then the other one.
Yes. Yes, the other one. That's a good way of describing him.
He's a very dour fellow. Not like that other one that we encountered, the one with the flop sweat. It was, yes. So tragic. Very sorry.
It's all right,
Yes.
Drives us to strange moments.
But you are looking to, it is, technically the ferry is done for the day, but for you, Daina, I will make another trip.
Well, we will pay extra, certainly. It's not out of pocket anyway. Might as well.
If it's on somebody else's dime, it is good to see you. Well, we'll
really
be
good to see you.
under our way quickly.
Wonderful.
And
Dana's like a little like pink in the cheeks and is kind of like, oh, okay.
and he sort of like lets out his hand to help you onto the boat.
And she takes it.
And yeah, you sort of sit down. It's a giant sort of like paddle wheel kind of barge. It's a much nicer one. You can tell that True seems to be doing quite well for himself. And he starts untying and unmooring the boat. And you hear the sounds of another sort of cart coming up the way, which is odd because it's nighttime. It's a Hanson. It's the like two-wheeled sort of coaches, and it is tearing up as well. And a figure sort of steps out from it. There's sort of a driver at the back. This looks like another cab, but a much sort of faster one. And a figure steps out from the cab. And Gavin, can you describe the figure that steps out from this cab?
Oh, snapping doodles.
Motherfucker!
I can.
God fucking damn it,
It's Percy,
Gavin.
right?
The character that steps out is middle-aged, or not middle-aged, mid-20s, 25-ish.
Middle-aged
Yeah.
in this era.
He's, younger lad, but relatively well-dressed for an outfit, but you can tell it's very old and tattered and worn out. Definitely looks like of the vagabond type. Bit of a street urchin. As he approaches, though, he has a cane, oddly enough. Quite a nice cane for the type of attire he's wearing. And he's kind of limping towards you and out of breath. You can tell that he's having a hard time moving, wiping the sweat off his brow, and races towards the boat.
Hello, sir. Are you looking to take technically the ferry services over, but if you're looking to get over, you're sort of in luck.
Right. Why? I ain't here in it, right?
No, you're coming out of a hansom and you're not in the boat yet. So correct, you're not in it yet.
Well, me and my mates, we ran a bit late, yeah. But I need on this boat. I'm looking for. He opens up a piece of paper. He's like, you read that?
You are.
Some wench named Daina.
I would appreciate it, sir, if you did not refer to her as a wench. She is a lady.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And Chiru sort of looks over at Emery and Daina. He's like, do you know this fellow?
Does Daina feel like she knows this fellow?
Nope.
Is that you then?
I would be Dr. Daina Fleischman.
Right. He steps on the boat. Well, I guess we're good. Nice to meet you. Holds out his hand.
She shakes his hand. What does she glean from his hand?
Poor.
Poor. She says it to his face.
Yeah, your economic status poor, but you really need Dick for like the.
Yeah, she's only good at she's only good at what she'd get off his body.
Yeah. Dick can get profession.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you can.
You were looking for me.
Well, yeah. What you think? I just came down here because I wanted to. Is this your mate here? You are?
Sir, I am Emery Thomas, and you are?
Well, my name's Mick.
Mick?
Yeah, you can call me Mick.
Nice to meet you, Mick. Where are you from?
Well, just up the road in it. We came down on that there carriage. It was pretty damn fast, I guess, but...
Well,
yeah.
judging by your accent, you are not from just up the road.
Well, I ain't, no. Yeah, I am up the road. That's where I've been.
Wonderful.
Can I get an observation roll from Daina and Emery?
Am I rolling to see if he's dead? Nada. I'm not going to push that.
Okay.
Oh, so many five. Oh, 1-6.
1-6?
1-6.
He has stepped off, but you do notice that the hansom that is sort of turning around on the side of it has a Dunsmuir Coal Company logo on the side of it.
Oh, she didn't notice.
Yeah.
So you work for the Dunsmuir then, eh?
Well, work for is maybe one way to put it. I more work for Julius. Maybe he works for Dunsmuir.
Julius. I'm not familiar with him. Yes, we're actually quite familiar with Mr. Dunsmuir ourselves, so it's interesting. We have not met before.
Lovingly, Mick. We are trying to go and we're holding up Chiru here. Can you get to the point?
Well, I am on the boat, ain't I? Well, we can go.
And Chiru sort of, okay.
Oh, he pats down his pocket and pulls out a bunch of, I don't know, what would be coppers or something.
Yeah.
Toss me. Boss says you need this.
Sure does. That sounds great. He like pockets it. Gladly takes your money. Refuses Daina's and Emery's. And yeah, you set off.
When he goes to the, she tucks it like somewhere he'll find it easily.
Perfect. Yeah. Sounds good. Dog sort of goes down. You see that Chiru has fashioned a like wooden toy that's fake dynamite for it. The only thing he'll play with. And we pan back to Saltspring Island.
We don't know why Mick's there.
You two are able to find Carl's workshop, fairly easily. It's unlocked from the outside, or to get inside. From the outside, it just looks like any place. It doesn't have any broken windows. There's no obvious signs of a struggle from where you are on the street. You open it up, and it's a similar sort of fashion, although here. It's sort of like a single room studio. There's sort of a cot in the side. There is a kiln at the back, like for pottery, for firing creations. The eye roll I just got.
I'm like, oh boy, what was he, a painter?
Yeah.
No.
Yes.
You see like a bunch of clay next to the kiln. One thing that does seem odd is there are a bunch of sculptures on the backside that have all been broken and shattered on the floor. But there's a kitchenette. All the dishes have been sort of cleaned and put away. So other than these sort of like shattered art pieces on the ground, there isn't a whole lot immediately obvious of or signs of a struggle.
I'm not very used to this in investigative work. Do we have to come up with a cover story? Is that what people do? What if somebody comes? It's the middle of the morning. What do you say?
Let's not panic. Let's just
I'm not
have a look.
I'm not panicked.
Let's have a look around. Let's have a look around.
Okay.
We're gonna look. We're gonna
Okay.
just have a look and see what we can find here. Right.
All right.
And so Dick looks around, and it looks like everything's kind of in place.
Yeah, there's
And-
there's like a little office-y desk art studio spot, and then
Dick is going to go to the desk, and he's going to have a look at like any paperwork that's sitting around.
Sure. You do find, I won't make you roll for it just because you're looking specifically at a spot, but you do find in a drawer, it's unlocked, there is an invitation for the Hultgren sisters banquet there.
Just one invitation?
There is one, but a +1 is also...
Fantastic. Dick he's going to show his sister, look what I found. It's an invitation to the
banquet.
the banquets.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Look at us.
We got
Who
plus-
says
we
that
get
the
+1?
Okay.
Hey, that's you and me.
You and me. And who says the Udolnitsia steal luck? Looks like we have luck on our sides, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, this is turning out.
Yeah.
This is turning
We
out.
got this.
We got this.
Okay. And then so he just tucks the invitation into his sort of shirt pocket.
Yep.
And he's going to have a look around business-wise. Just kind of have a look at the books.
And while you're looking at the books, is there anything that the sister's up to? Or is she just sort of like hovering?
I think she wants to keep busy. She actually loves puzzles. And so I think seeing the broken sculptures on the ground, she's going to, with a pretense of cleaning up, she's also kind of like trying to put them back together and see what these were.
Can you please give me an investigation roll, please, for this one?
Why is this sheet so hard to get to?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's under all my notes.
Okay. God, nothing.
You want to push it, or you? Good?
Yes, I do. I
Yeah,
want to know
you
what these
do.
sculptures are all about. It's the same numbers. These dice.
Please mark a mental condition.
No, I shouldn't have pushed it.
It's the roll of the dice. You are unable to kind of put these together. They are sort of at the base of the kiln. There's sort of like a drying area. There's a number of what's it that they use for pottery for like adding color to it?
Glazes.
Thank you. There's a number of glazes plus 1 roll for your next.
Yeah. Do I get a 6 off that?
Roll me another d6.
No.
No condition.
Oh.
No, you don't take an additional one. Unfortunately, yeah, there's a number of like glazes and sort of dipping stuff, and the kiln is very cold. But unfortunately, you're unable to put the pieces together for this. It's just, you can tell that there's multiple sculptures here. It's not just one, and so that is confounding the problem. And they have been smashed into like fairly small pieces. But as you're doing this, Dick, you are taking a look at the books. Again, the ledgers are all there. There's nothing that's been obfuscated here. You do notice that there is a decrease in revenue within the last year. So it looks to be as if Carl has experienced the same problems that you've encountered in some of the other individuals here. And before that was quite profitable.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then in the other drawers, is there anything else that Dick can kind of dig around for to sort of see if there's any concerns? A journal, maybe kind of look in if he has a bedroom or a bed or something along those lines.
Yeah, give me an investigation roll. We'll see how you do for just doing a general canvas of the house.
Oh, that's a lot of dice.
I have 3 6s that I can see.
Should try put some sculptures together.
I think with that, you have, a fairly, this is not your first B&E for getting information. And technically it's just an E because you didn't have to break anything to get in here. The door was open. Clearly signs of distress on the inside.
Did you want to be?
Yeah. You smash a window on the way out. But you don't find a journal per se that's sort of like a diary of, dear diary, here's all of my issues. You do find a sketchbook of sort of concepts of sculptures. And at first they start off as sort of pots and mugs, sort of the early finished ones. And then they do turn into sort of creatures. And they become sort of like warped and extended. And they sort of become a little more horrific and sort of unsettling the newer and newer they get, as it almost looks like you can see someone's mind beginning to fray a little bit. And with 3 successes, I will even say that you notice that the door of the kiln is slightly ajar and there's something inside of it.
Dick would go over to the kiln.
Yep.
And he would look inside.
There is a piece in there that has been fired, but is fully whole and hasn't been destroyed, be it having been overlooked or unfinished. But it is of a creature that is very similar to the Urunistia, but it is sort of elongated. Its arms are sort of like stretched out in almost a sort of like arachnid almost posture. And it sort of sends a shiver down at least the sister's spine, I would imagine.
Oh, I see this too. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess it's one room.
Yeah, it's one room and you're already there trying to put the pieces together.
Well,
what would it take for? So Dick would take the piece out. He would pass it to the sister and say, "This looks like our guy.
yes, and
This looks like what we're hunting for."
even more than that, given that everything else is smashed, if you were wanting to bring art to tonight's gala, the true face of what I suspect might be our hosts may bring them to the forefront.
I was thinking maybe, sister, that we could kind of do something a little more subtle.
Yeah, you're probably right. I'm ready to burn those bitches to the ground.
Dick is going to go back through the sketchbook. And I would imagine that as his sketches started to deteriorate, before they started turning into creatures, what were some of the like, was he kind of firing plates, cups, dishes?
Yep. Yeah, like mugs, plates, vases.
So Dick is going to, he's going to like just kind of have a look for a plate.
Yep.
Like something simple that he can do.
Yep.
And he's going to fire up the kiln.
Okay.
And he's going to make a plate.
Sure. Give me... We're going to call this an agility roll.
Oh, I got lots of agilities.
Just need one, just agility.
Well, there's just not even there's a blank on this one. Okay, yeah. Okay, I got it. So he's gonna fire up the kiln. He's gonna fire up the kiln because that's where you obviously you bake the but he's gonna because now he's got this big blob of clay.
Yeah.
And he slaps it on the wheel.
Yeah.
And he sits the sister down.
Oh, is he ghosting this?
Oh no!
Yes. Richard, I've never done this before. What are you doing?
It's just a simple plate. He goes, all you have to do is just pump your foot like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. All right. Okay, so wait, I'm supposed to pump and I'm supposed to use my hands.
And use your hands and just let like you're just wanting to flatten out the plate a little bit with your hands. And just let it turn into your hands.
Well, I don't think I can do both at once.
Well, here, sit down.
Can you pump?
I can try.
Okay, you pump the pedal.
Okay.
And I'll do the plate.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to sit behind you if I'm going to pump like that.
All
right.
Get
I just
behind me.
want Daina to walk in this moment. Roll me an agility +1 for Dick helping.
Oh, God.
Don't forget to reduce any or take away any modifiers.
No, it's physical.
Yeah, great. That is.
1-6.
You get a very passable plate. Do you want to push it to make a great plate?
I do not want to push it. You don't push it.
Sir?
Yeah. Well, this is actually kind of nice because I got that very nice bowl from Percy, and now I've got a plate, and maybe that could be for the Eucharist.
We're going to take the plate, and that's going to be our kind of like our little signal that we're onto them. So we're going to take that as our artwork.
Well, I don't think there's much talent to steal from us.
That's okay. It's passable.
All right.
Great. You're able to get this plate. We'll sort of ignore the fact that you're supposed to dry this stuff for 24 hours before firing it and just use the power of imagination.
No. A wet plate is what our offering is.
All right.
Then it will explode in the kiln.
Yeah.
It's the new style.
Yes. There you go. It's malleable. It's kind of like Tupperware. You can fold it over your meal when you're done to save it.
Turn it into a taco. Yeah, there you go.
Great. The day does sort of wane on. You guys get a little hungry. You two scheming there, little schemers. I see Chelsea.
They're passing notes. I think you should take them and read them to everybody.
What do you think about Chiru? There's one that says, "Do you like me?" Circle yes or no, and she just wrote maybe.
You finish up here in Carl's Creations. It's a little, it's probably about 2:00 at this point. This time of year, the sun is definitely starting to dip. And there is no signs of your fellow investigators yet, which is a little bit of a red flag, as you would have suspected that they should have wrapped up by this point.
And so wait a minute. So I guess if it's 2 p.m., they'll be on the boat in like 3 hours?
Yeah, the time is not 1-to-1 right now.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I'm just narratively passing the ball between
No.
you two.
Fair. Okay.
But yeah, you had Claire had mentioned that she was going to prepare lunch, and you were sort of welcome to do that or get something in town. Completely up to you.
Lunch sounds great.
Yes, I bet it does. Well, this was actually hard work. I know I didn't do the pumping, but which it feels like you're quite sweaty, actually. But still, my hands, I was really working it there.
You were working it, for sure.
So, I mean, it might be tough, potentially. I know you said you wanted to see the painting that Clara had showed me last night. we might have to think of a distraction or something. So,
I think we just need to go and have lunch.
one track mind, this guy. All right.
Well, we can get back to see the painting if we go back there for lunch.
That is also correct.
Right. So
I'm 2 steps ahead. I think you're on the right path. I'm overthinking things.
Yeah, let's stop that.
All right, I've never been to a gala before, so
I'm looking forward to it.
me too.
And you know how to dance.
Well, all right.
We can do the waltz.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yes.
Bring a wet plate and do the waltz.
You make your way back up to the Songbird Studios and let yourself in. Clara is at the table, and Thomas has just sort of finished pouring she and himself a cup of tea, and there's some sandwiches out. And he sort of looks up. Oh, you are back. How did you enjoy the town?
It was good. Yeah, it was very nice to see the different offerings that were missed when the art show was in Victoria, and obviously we didn't really get the full experience of the church, but it's nice. It's a grounding experience for me to be able to see these places. So I appreciate that you took the time to show them to us.
It's fantastic. I'm glad that you are helping. Taking a look around, of course. Would you like a cup of tea, perhaps?
Yes, please.
Good.
I'd love one.
And he sort of gets a 2 sort of cups from the cupboard and sort of like pours out the old pot, starts a new one, and it's like just a couple of minutes. There's some sandwiches and cheese and whatnot if you would prefer, or like that for lunch. Good.
Lovely, thank you.
And sort of dusts himself up. He's like, well, I've got to get going. The gala is tonight. I don't want to, intrude on your time here. But yes, lovely to see you again. And he sort of like heads on up. Kettle is still very much on the stove. And it's kind of like presumed that Clara will
take it
over from here. And she sort of course, like takes a sip of her drink, and then, once the kettle starts boiling, gets you guys your drinks. Do you like the church? Did you go inside?
Yes, I was quite surprised to see the cross was actually taken off the wall. I don't know if that happened in your time here or...
Unsure. I haven't really been inside of it before.
Yeah.
Yes, no, it's peculiar. Perhaps when the last parishioners were leaving, they might have taken one from it, perhaps.
Yes, I mean, if it was ornate or it's some place to go, I could see that being the case, yes.
When did they leave?
Oh, it was before my time. We've been here for 2 years, I think, and there was never really anybody in there. It's mostly artists and vagabonds here, as it were. Yes.
And is there nobody that practices religion here?
Everybody sort of has their own religions or whatnot. Even Thomas, every once in a while, will sort of acknowledge a higher power, but there's not necessarily an organized group, as it were.
That's... I don't want to say it's too bad, because I understand that people believe in different things and hold faith in different ways, but in the community going through crisis right now, such that it is, with people sort of losing their skills and abilities, I'm surprised to hear that they're not sort of wanting to gather and understand from a higher power or spiritual perspective what's going on.
I suppose so, and perhaps there's a... space for them if they need it when they need it. But I think most people had, an inclination towards the arts and sort of a free-spirited nature, and perhaps there wasn't space for them when they needed it at the time.
Yes.
You know how it can be. I don't necessarily fault anybody for, practicing religion, but it just didn't ever seem to be pertinent when there's so many bad things that can happen in the world. And I think she sort of, finishes up, washes her dishes in this moment and kind of looks over. Tell me, sister, what brought you to the cloth? Don't mind me asking.
Well...
Did you always wish to be a woman of the Lord?
No, I did not, actually. I wanted to be an artist. But it is a family tradition and something that was important to me to see through. And when other folks in my family were unable to take up the mantle, it fell to me to do so.
Family it is important, but it can be a burden sometimes too. I understand this. I would think that, Thomas and I, we have traveled extensively, but and we are all that we have had for as long as I can remember. That bond can be a burden sometimes. And she, as she's washing, can I have a observation roll from both Dick and the sister?
Oh, wow. I got a lot of those. But not so much when you have two conditions. Oh, gosh, nothing.
I will... Go
2
ahead.
6s.
2 6s? I will say, sister, there is a mechanic that during sort of short downtime moments, you can spend time with your... Memento, yes. And heal 2 conditions as sort of like equivalent short rest, air quotes.
Got it.
Yeah. Dick, you notice that that Clara starts to get a little flushed in this moment and a little sort of like glassy-eyed. And she gives a little bit of a cough. Like, feeling a little unwell right now. Sorry, I think I'm going to take a lie down right now. And she sort of goes upstairs, just to like not even her room, but there's just sort of the loft area, and takes a lie down.
Did you need any medicine? I remember you saying before that you had some earlier. Is this something
yes.
I can fetch for you?
Yes, if you could, that would be actually great. It's in my my room.
Wonderful.
Yes. And you head up there. It's easy enough. It's on her nightstand next to a glass of water. And it's just a couple of pills.
Is there anything I can...
Yeah, give a learning check on them.
A learning... Oh, that's also good. Well,
We'll
doesn't
see.
matter how many
We'll
dice I
see.
have because apparently I can't roll anything tonight. And then I got to take 2 away. Okay. Oh, a 6.
A 6. There are no real distinguishing characteristics on these pills. It's not like, now where there might be a sort of pharmaceutical information on it. And you sort of, a little bit sort of flakes off and you take a little taste, as it were, and it tastes very sweet. It doesn't necessarily taste like medicine. It's sort of like sugary. And you get the impression that it could be a placebo, as it were, before a placebo was a sugar pills.
Got it.
Yeah, and that's sort of what you glean from that. You, presuming, pass it to her, and she...
Before I do, I bless them. And I say, I want to... I know you're not the religious type, but it would make me feel better if I could give this to you. And in nomine Patri Spiritus Sancti.
And she sort of like, of course, whatever, floats your boat.
I just want to thank you, for having us for so long. So.
Yeah. And she takes it, no problem. There's no reaction on her.
She burns.
And Dick, I'll give you one more because you got so many on your observation roll that you do notice that there is a painting above the door that seems to be a little ajar, like as if there's something behind it. So it's like away from the wall a little bit.
And can Dick sort of like quietly go over and just sort of see what's...
Do a little maneuver.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like during this period of the sister and Clara having a moment, you just sort of do a quick little like nudge of the painting, and you see that there is a cross behind it above the door.
Like a small cross?
It would be sort of a bigger sort of one, not large, massive,
Not church sized.
not church size. No.
Okay. And so, yeah, she's told us that
Yeah, she has no.
they have no affiliation with the church or anything like that.
Yeah.
Is it just hanging there, or is that something that I can take down and have a look at quickly?
So right now, like the painting is over top of it, as if it's trying to hide it currently.
Okay.
So it would take, like, it would be noticeable if you start removing this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Unless you start doing pull-ups.
I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually move the painting so that it does cover the cross
Okay. Great.
in this moment.
Yeah. So yeah, you put it back, and
Yeah.
it covers that, and you kind of have that little token of information. I think unless you're doing something else, the next couple hours do kind of just wind by. The sun begins to set, and still no sign of your investigators. And the moment for the gala begins to draw nearer, and I think you see people sort of begin to make their way up. And Clara's condition sort of gets a little worse. It's not, to any of your eyes, like an alarming sort of escalation. It's not like she is on death's door in this moment, but she is definitely sort of getting ill and begins to, retch and throw up a bit. Yeah.
Ooh, fun.
Yeah.
Love that for us.
And where's Thomas at this point in time?
He's back at the manor, presumably. He's there trying to get the banquet ready for the evening.
Please, can I please take you to your bed? I will.
Of
we'll
course,
get
yes. I think so. I don't think I'm going to be making it out tonight.
No, I'm so sorry. Should I get your brother? I know he cares deeply for your health.
He is so sort of stressed and wound up with this. If you can let him know, I would not want to burden him on this. He's put so much work in to try and get this. Banquet together.
We do have a doctor in our group. She's supposed to be here by now. I hope God calls her to the island.
It's that's a shame. The last ferry should have, I believe, would have gone by now.
Is there another doctor that we can call in the village for you?
No, normally if there's something, we go to
the mainland.
To the mainland. Yes.
Well, let us get you to bed.
Of course. Thank you very much. And you get her to bed, and
get her a bucket.
And a glass of water and a compress, and kind of do what you can. You make her comfortable.
Yeah.
And again, you don't feel like it's,
Would those 4 hours previously have counted as a time where I could have prayed and maybe
absolutely, yes.
short rested?
Yes, you can have a moment with your memento. Is it your rosary? Is your memento?
It is.
I think like during the period of like looking after Clara, perhaps you just like spend a minute with your rosary and do a quick prayer for her, but it's almost as much for you in this moment.
Boy, is it ever.
Yeah.
So while we've now put her to bed and I've shut the door.
Yep.
Richard, I want to show you that painting.
I want to show you something.
What?
Should I show you mine if I show you yours?
Well, I guess whatever.
Yeah.
Me first.
Okay.
So because we're already upstairs, I guess, because
Yes.
I just put her to bed. So the office is right beside. Put on your best sneaky shoes. Very
He
sneaky.
kicks off his shoes.
But like across the room.
Right. So we'll sneak into the office, and I'm going to try and look for the painting. Because I think
is
it was
the office
tucked.
door closed?
It is currently, yes.
I'm going
But not. If you try it, it is not locked.
I opened the door. And I think the painting was like not flipped around, but like she had to like pull it out of somewhere. Like it wasn't obvious. Or am I wrong? Am I making this more complicated?
It was very much on the wall, but just kind of
Nice.
like in a corner.
Got
and,
it.
Yeah.
So going over to the painting, is there anything different about it?
Good question. No, not in this moment. It is exactly as you had seen it last.
Not in this moment. So I take Richard over to the painting. And I'm like, this is it. This is what they look like. And this is my home forest, actually. Further beyond this, there's the baker store, and yes.
Jesus, that thing is
Horrifying.
horrifying.
Yes, I do not go alone into the woods. In fact, Richard, can you please take one of these crosses? It would make me feel a lot better if I knew that even just something was watching over you.
Sure.
I put it over your neck.
He burst into flames.
It was Richard all along.
The power of Christ!
Dwayne, our schemes are ruined.
There goes our 5 minutes of conversation.
All right, campaign over. Thanks for dropping by, guys.
And I give a quick prayer over you. And blessing you will give you 2+ dice for any of your experience rolls. So.
Is that okay, Sean?
No, it's one of my talents. It's one of my talents. I'm not just.
It's a thing.
So yeah, I know this is improv, but I'm not just making stuff up.
Used to it. I don't check people that closely. Great. And of course, Richard had his thing to show.
Oh yes, what did you have to show me?
Just on the way out of the door, Richard is just going to check for. Sometimes people will put hair in the door, or like a little slip of paper, to see if somebody has gone in and breached the door. He is going to look to see if there has been anything that would have identified us going in
Give me an investigation roll, please.
uninvited.
I mean, while we're in here, this is Thomas's office. What do you call them? The spidery senses?
my spidey senses.
Ah, yes, this might be worth looking into.
I got 1/6.
1/6. You don't necessarily see anything of particular note. Like there's no like hair in the door, similar to what Jasper had done for the dungeon. So there's no subterfuge in this moment. You do find a couple of, in a general snoop around, a ticket for the Vesuvius ferry on the other side of the island. It's like a receipt for it. For 3 passengers. And other than that, just a few odds and sods for like rentals for the banquet, but nothing particularly of interest.
Anything of interest in regards to the date on the ferry pass?
Would have been about a week and a half ago.
And would Richard, would he know anything about like our artisans on Vesuvius?
So Vesuvius is like the opposing bay on Saltspring. So there's 2 ferries. There's Fulford Harbor, and then there's the Vesuvius sort of ferry. So there's 2 ways and 2 harbors to get onto the island.
Vesuvius goes down to Victoria directly, or
Crofton.
Crofton.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Cool. And does he find anything unusual about that?
No, not in this moment.
Okay. Can Richard have a look at the painting?
Yep.
And yeah, he's going to see if he can lean into what it is about this painting that's off.
It's just unsettling. Like the Vaesen in all of these paintings are true depictions of what they look like. So a lot of the folkloric creatures that you encounter in common literature are sort of archetypes or caricatures of these creatures. And so the thing that's unsettling is these are sort of like true to form representations of these Vaesen. And the Udalnistia is a particularly sort of malevolent and dark Vaesen. So some of them, leprechauns, red caps, pixies, even trolls to a degree. There's sort of a whimsical element, but this one is just creepy.
Okay. And so compared to, I would assume that we took the statue from the kiln.
Sure. Yeah.
Compared to
very similar.
Very similar.
Yeah.
And so he's gonna kind of hold it
Yeah.
close to the painting and just.
The one difference that you will note between this one in the painting and the one on the statue is the one on the statue has sort of like a sad face on it. And it almost looks like, those theater masks, like the joy and the tragedy and comedy. This one has like the tragedy sort of face on it.
The statue.
Yeah.
Seeing them both together would spook the sister a bit, and she would actually take holy water out and she would splash both.
Yes.
To try and
They shatter.
bolster herself.
I think like there's a little crack that forms on the one you took out of the kiln. Whether or not that means anything, unsure, but it's dramatic. And I think we leave you guys there in that moment, unless there's anything else you want to do in the house before. Oh, right.
If I could just show her the I would just tip the painting, just enough to show her that the cross is there.
Well, that makes me feel better.
It makes me feel lied to.
Also, yes.
Is there anything you would be doing inside of the cabin before you head out at this moment? No?
Get on our dancing shoes.
All right. So we leave you as you sort of step out into the rain. It is still raining and even almost getting a little heavier at this point. And we go back to the ferry as you four sort of churn away.
Truly, why are you here, Mick?
Well, I was sent, wasn't I?
For what, though?
Well, to come help you and the rest of your mates.
Why?
Well, the way a story goes to me is one of the blokes you worked with had to get the boot. Is what's that guy's name? Jasper said. He met with boss. Boss says, "Hey, this kid's got issues. He needs to go work with your society." That kid's me.
No, go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Daina is turning that one over with what she knows from Jasper. And Jasper had said that he was going to contact the mother. He was going to do this, that, the other. At no point did he ever say he was going to go talk to Dunsmuir or that, any of that stuff.
He didn't say he wasn't.
But yeah, I know. I think I think that she's not... She just doesn't have very much to go on, so she's a little bit suspicious.
A little leery.
Especially with the whole, Dunsmuir went and took Butch's books, and then, her wondering if he was the one looking at the book about the demon as well.
Yeah.
She's a little sus of Dunsmuir right now.
Yep.
So... Yeah, I don't really know if that's her trying to gauge whether or not he's being honest. I think one of the hard things is she's dismissing him a little bit because he's definitely dumb.
Yeah. Can you give me an observation roll, please?
Yeah, I would love to. And potentially unrelated, but we never rolled to see whether or not Daina's numbers stayed low post her injury.
Because...
Is that still going on?
Yeah, because you
Okay.
haven't had enough time to recover.
So fair.
Yeah.
Just wanted to check.
Yes.
So fair.
So fair. Cool. 1-6.
1-6.
Oh, it doesn't even matter.
It doesn't matter.
So there is something about this, about Mick, that feels almost familiar to you, or at least it's hard because the person you're looking at is a complete stranger, but it also, there's a part of his presence that kind of puts you at ease, even though he's a big dummy.
What?
And so it isn't
is there, what is feeling familiar? Is she...
You can't quite put your thumb on it. There's just
Would Emery be feeling similar?
give me a observation roll, please.
Can we get a description of him other than his clothing? What is... So you said mid-20s.
Yeah, he's mid-20s.
Is he slight? Is he large?
No, he's pretty slight. He's you can tell he's sort of imagine sort of like a street urchin back then that has been taken in by someone and sort of given him a bit of clothing that doesn't really fit him all that great, but he's making do.
Is it Percy's cousin?
What's with the ill?
It's actually just Percy with a mustache. Yeah.
You seem familiar to me. Is there a reason why that is?
Well, I was going to say the same thing about you, but nah. Only thing I remember about folks is usually if I'm robbing them. I don't think I ever robbed you before.
Robbing them, right? Well,
Yeah.
does that feel... No, well, I suppose that wouldn't make her feel safe.
Yeah, you missing anything?
A boy.
A boy.
Well, 27, 28, somewhere in his 20s.
Well, I ain't got none of those.
Well,
One of your mates,
yes, friend.
friend.
Yes.
Emery, you hear in the back of your mind, as you're sort of observing this, say, "You smell that? It smells ozone, musty, weird."
Emery would think and not say, "Is he from the farm
The farm.
where we went to, deal with the oak lady?"
No, not from there, but there's something about him that feels a little off. No.
Sir Mick,
Yeah,
so you were sent here by Julius?
yeah, Julius.
Julius.
I think one of your mates actually knows him. Richard, Dick.
Dick knows Julius.
Yeah, well, he's supposed to be doing a fight, ain't he?
Oh, yes. Yes, I think he has mentioned. I see how it is. So you do not, you are not a man with the sight then? You are just here as some muscle for us?
Well, yeah. I mean, I am muscle, but what's the sight?
Some people have the ability to see what
Emery,
others
that's,
don't.
Well,
If
I
we're
mean,
here-
I should
It's
know.
obvious he does not.
I mean,
Yes, but-
I should know, right? I mean,
no, you don't need to know
I'm working
anything.
with you.
What was your assignment exactly? Do you have papers? Do you have anything to introduce yourself?
Well, I just did that, isn't it?
Right. Well, the note that you held out to True, that just had a name on it, or was it a letter of introduction?
No, I just wrote Daina on it because that's what that Jasper guy said.
Right. Jasper.
Or,
Where did you
Jasper.
see? Where did you see Jasper?
Well, at a castle.
Cass. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Intriguing.
What's the sight?
So what is your job here then?
I'm here to help.
Here to help. How? What are your skills? What are your talents other than thievery?
Well, I've been able to make a fist ever since I was a kid. I can use that.
Wonderful.
I can steal stuff.
Wonderful.
And I think in this moment, Charu sort of steps down. He's like, "Oh, it's quite tense in here at the moment.
True, dear.
Sorry. We are getting close to the harbor.
Wonderful. Thank you.
And
Will you'll be returning to the Vancouver Island after this?
would perhaps you be needing a way out from here this evening, or are you staying the night?
I just was wondering. I think we'll be staying the night probably.
Okay. I can stick around for a little bit if you think you might need me, but I can also head back.
What do you think, Emery?
I think we just have no real answers what we're going into here. It might not be horrible if it's no difference to you. We could pay you a little extra and
We could pay you a lot extra.
I
have
know
you wait
the
at the dock for us.
know the harbor master. We can go have a drink or something, and
Wonderful.
no, you can come find Old Charu when you're ready to leave.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Thank you, True.
Right. Mick, were you instructed to follow us then, or?
Well, I was instructed to help you, not follow you.
Wonderful. Mick, are you a fan of rye?
Yeah,
Wonderful. Just
You-
wondering.
used to be a beer fan, but I
Rye.
like a rye.
Good. Well, I've got a drink just in case. Shall we then?
You've got a drink just in case. What's the sight?
The sight, being able to
sight.
see the sights.
Yes.
Have you been seeing
Yeah,
the sights?
I mean, I've seen plenty of sights. Usually,
Wonderful.
like down at the docks or something like that. Sometimes
Excellent.
I'm in a house, one of them B&Es. You go up top, they got nice sights over the city.
Wonderful. Yes.
One of them.
Yeah. Is that how you met Jasper? Breaking into the society, or
Well, I actually had to seek out the society.
why?
Well, that's a long story, one that I got to keep my tongue tied in it. That's what he says.
That's what he says. Who's he?
Is that Julius or Jasper?
Or is there a demon living inside of you?
Well,
Yeah.
what was that?
I've a bit of an indigestion issue.
Well, boss said it.
Boss being
Mr. Julius.
Julius' last name?
I don't know.
You don't know your boss's last name.
Does he have a last name? I don't have a last name.
I don't know if you caught it earlier. He said it's a friend of Dick's, who Dick does some boxing for. Julius.
Would this sort of come together as anything? Like, would Dick have shared any of this with? No, so she has no idea.
Yeah.
I didn't know Dick fought.
Not yet.
Not yet. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? It means he haven't fought yet. Isn't
But
it?
he's going to be fighting.
Well, he's going to go up against some of my mates, see if he's worth it. I've been working ringside for years, never seen a fist like that.
Wonderful. Dick is engaging in fights. Excellent.
So are you to fight him then?
Me? He wouldn't stand a chance, would he, your mate?
I don't know if you've seen Dick. He's quite large.
I think it's girthy, actually. And as you sort of like moor onto the docks, you notice that there are no lights on here. The entire town appears to have just been extinguished. And the
Daina lights her hurricane lantern.
yeah, and the rain has sort of done a bit of an uptick, and you all sort of step out up the walkway. Where would you go? There's
Can
like
I ask an above table question?
Yeah.
I'm struggling to remember how much Chiru was part of the fight against the world snake, right? So he knows kind of what we're up to.
yeah.
I would say, like, as the others get off the boat and stuff, Daina pulls Chiru aside and says, obviously we're here for work,
Of course.
which means something dangerous.
Yes, I presume every time I see you.
Yes. Well, I want you near, but I want you safe. Can you pull away from the dock a little bit? Stay within signal, or I don't know. I don't know what I'm asking.
It depends if you want perhaps expediency, then having me at the dock. I won't be with the boat. I'll be sort of in town a little bit.
Okay, where in town? She points around at the fact that the town is completely pitch black, and she just says, I just worry about this.
Of course. I'll go knock, and he like points to like a shack pretty close to the harbor. He's like, that's friend Benjamin. He's the harbor master. Go sort of see if he's there. If not, then I'll just go back to the boat and hang out with Doug.
And would Eldrick, my goodness, would Emery have shared? Sorry, would Emery have been sharing what he had read in his studies about like the cross and those types of things and the?
I would imagine we would have chatted about it, even if we didn't play it out. Yeah.
Perhaps somewhere with a cross over the door.
Oh, let's see. And he like rummages around. He's like, after our time with that weird snake thing, he like pulls out. He's got like a charm for like an Ouroboros. There's like a
There's a Thor's hammer.
there's a Thor's hammer. He's just like, let's see. Oh yeah, pretty standard.
Wonderful.
Yes,
I think those will cover it. Okay, take care. Be safe.
of course. Kisses.
Wait a second. It's Madeline.
Gavin doesn't know where to look.
I think she was just about to get off the boat. She does like the sort of like double step, and she goes, kisses. Kind of gets off. And
Is this just a thing people said in the ancient times?
It is now.
Evidently.
Would above table, would he have remembered what the sister said about telling them that we're at the artist studio?
Oh yeah, I completely. Sean forgot, but yeah, he would convey that. Like, they were at looking for the Songbird studio.
Songbird Studio. Would you be able to
Down
point
the
us-
road and to the right is the last one there.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Songbird Studio. That's lovely.
Yeah.
And I think she takes Emery's arm as they begin their stroll, and she goes, I wonder where the inspiration Songbird Studios. Are magpies considered songbirds?
No. They're crows, basically.
Yeah, Songbird is
They're
their
pretty
last name. It's Clara and Thomas.
Yeah, no.
Songbird, but
I think she's just like sort of like at this point suspicious of everything. She's having
We don't trust you, Sean.
No, but you know, like when your anxiety's high and her mind's on Percy, and now she's got this other person with her, and she's just like, trust no one.
We have someone who listens in Norway, and their handle is Songbird, so it's an homage to them.
That's so cool. Thanks for listening. listening all the way in Norway. We're so
That's pretty
sorry.
cool.
Yeah.
Do you
Sorry,
listen,
why
do
are
you
we sorry?
drink glühwein?
Oh, that's German.
Wow.
My bad.
I thought it was Swedish.
No.
Okay. And I guess we awkwardly have Mick with us, although he has a cane.
Yeah, he's keeping up, but he's sweating pretty good.
What are you all right there, Mick?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm following. I'm good.
You're keeping up okay at our pace right now?
Yeah, I think I'll be all right.
Okay, wonderful. And she picks up the pace a little more.
And the Songbird Studio is quite easy to find. It is the only place that has a light on right now.
They head up and they knock.
Yeah. And you would see that Clara is there. She's got quite red eyes. At the moment, she has not like bloodshot, as if like you immediately detect that
Are
there's
you
like
all
looks-
right, Clara?
I just hello. Your friends were here, but they left for the manor. I'm feeling very unwell right now. It just came on quite suddenly.
Quite sudden. What are your symptoms?
Nausea for the most part. Sort of lightheaded fever. Can you give me a medicine roll, please?
Sounds like food poisoning. It's probably the chicken. Been going around pretty fierce lately.
Can Mick help out with the roll? He just sort of
Absolutely,
like
yeah.
jumps in and has an opinion.
Yep.
Oh, I guess it just gives
the
her.
medicine.
It gives her. What was the roll that? Did you get any sixes?
I got 2 6s.
Two sixes. Yeah, roll 2 more as Mick.
Dr. Mick jumps in.
3 6s.
You see, and part of you is like, this does look like food poisoning. And you sort of, soon like kind of invite yourself in for a moment. And comment, yeah. Of course, yeah, come in out from the rain. And this is, it could be food poisoning. And
Does
What-
Daina think that this looks like something
she-
familiar?
something familiar indeed. And what is it that Mick might say that kind of nudges her in the direction that this might not be food poisoning, but poisoning?
I don't know.
Great. Easy enough, yeah. There's something about it, but you get the impression that this seems like she has been poisoned.
She's going to sit her down. She's going to say, here, I've got something to help with the nausea. And she's going to pull out something she recently took, her dimersaprol, which helps with poisonings.
Yes.
It neutralizes in the gut, and she hands it. While she does, she takes a look at, she then grabs Clara's hands after she's taken the pills, and she checks like her nail beds. There would be discoloring or bumpiness to signify long-term poisoning, to see whether or not this is more than a one-off.
There is no long term. There's none of those symptoms. It does appear her symptoms improve rapidly, but this is not. You get the impression it was not a lethal dose, and it was not long term.
Clara, dear, have you ever felt like this before?
Every once in a while, these sort of illnesses come across me. It's why I take my medicine. But,
Emery, would you go get Clara's medicine?
Yes, I just have one short interjection, if I may. Is there by chance? Remember when we were at the art show? You were with a man there. Is there a chance you're possibly pregnant?
no, I have not been with a man for a.
Okay, I was just.
This is I've got it diagnosed here,
No, I
Emery.
was-
I just
okay.
wanted to.
There was just something in the notes there from the library.
Oh,
about-
I see. Yes. Could you go and get her medication, please?
Yes, you bet. Yep.
Thank you.
That's
And do you find yourself ill, at big occasions, at important dates? Is there anything you find yourself regularly missing?
I do find, every once in a while, Thomas does put on these galas, and now that I think about it, I do tend to
You've
come.
never been.
I've never been. No.
Clara, the medication I just gave you is to nullify a poison. You have been poisoned.
What? That doesn't make any sense.
Clara, why would your brother be poisoning you before every
I've
gala?
got no idea. We're so close. Wouldn't dare. Why would he do that?
Why does he not
Why
want
you
you
come in
there?
here and make accusations like? Can you give me a manipulation roll, please? You will need 2 successes.
I've got 1 6. I would like to push.
Is there anything before you push that the other two companions might do to try and help?
I think Mick was hoping to look over the medication when Emery came back with it.
Fucking sugar pills. Yeah, you
Well,
see this all the time. Yeah, you
yeah,
swap out medicine for sugar pills. Yeah, totally. It's a well-known gambit.
Yeah, I think he'd bring that up, come to Daina, and he's holding them in his hand, if Emery gave it to him. He's like, well, these ain't nothing medical about that. These are sugar pills in it. Look at these. He takes one, pops it in his mouth. That's sugar.
And I have no reason to lie to you. So can I roll a couple more dice?
You can
then, or-
roll an additional 2 dice with sort of Emery and Percy being present.
Emery and who?
You said Percy.
Oh, right, Emery and Mick. Yeah.
He gave it up. It is Percy.
I did
in
not roll
costume.
another one, so I'm gonna push.
Okay, perfect.
This feels important.
Oh, sorry, I'm late. No.
I got two more sixes. So I have 3 sixes total.
It doesn't, and I think between like the sugar pills and everyone else, and she's like, it doesn't make any. We will talk to him when he's back, and we will get to the bottom of this.
Now you are feeling better. Why don't we go to the gala? I assume you have an open invitation that would
yes.
allow us all to come in.
Of course.
And as patrons of your house, surely we would be welcome.
And let us get to the bottom of this.
Wonderful.
And you step out into the rain, and that is where we will take our break. Oh, come on.
To clip.
What?
May have been a little late on that one.
I really wish you weren't looking at me in the eyes.
Hey, everybody, we're back. In case that wasn't obvious. Yeah, we had a
Gavin
little...
will edit it out. It's fine.
Gavin doesn't touch anything.
He's going to
on the
edit it back in.
Yeah.
Minute 38. No, just kidding.
He's going to AI it so that it actually completes it beforehand. Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah, right.
Man.
All right.
Sounds like something I'd do.
This sounds like a banquet.
Yes, quite.
Is it a waltz?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Oh,
quite.
Spooner got her shoulders out.
Oh, yeah, everybody. Okay, yeah, we're all doing it. All right, yeah.
I can only get one out. I'll get this one out. Oh.
Yeah. All right. It
Oh,
is now
yeah.
a gun show. Everybody's rolling up sleeves, showing shoulders. We are indecent. And I don't understand why everybody's so nervous. We're just going to have a fun time at a little banquet. Nothing's going to go wrong. I think I can see Tasha's nipples.
Even the
No,
third
I can
one?
see through them. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Through it?
Yeah, totally.
Okay. So, Dick and Sister Anastazja. I always want to say Anastasia, and then I just at the last minute just tried to ripcord, and it was neither.
I love that for every single episode, when you send a description, you spell it different every single time.
Yeah, it's because you didn't spell it normal, so now I'm confused.
I mean, we could just go with Sister Anna. I know there's only 3 episodes.
Sister Ray.
No, we now have the bit.
All right.
You have not passed by the Montgomery estate, but it is that's where the banquet's being held.
Oh,
Yes.
I thought their names were something else.
It's true. The sisters are the Hultgren sisters, but they have been doing this banquet at the Montgomery estate. And it is quite opulent. There are sort of wrought iron gates at the front that are wide open. There are lanterns that are lining the drive, and they are glowing in sort of a soft amber light. And the garden appears to be quite lush and manicured. And as you make your way up, it's got sort of a fountain in the middle and that roundabout sort of drive. And there is music coming from inside that is pouring out and is quite inviting. And you see Thomas at the front door.
Oh, Thomas.
Oh, hello. Didn't expect to see you here.
Well, we wanted to let you know that your sister has fallen ill. Terribly, terribly ill.
I will wrap up here as quick as I can and go see her. So every once in a while, she does get these sort of ailments that come over her.
It seemed to be worse than she seemed to really be struck down with something.
Okay. I will go inside, get things sorted out, and then perhaps I will go to the cabin. Thank you for letting me know. And he sort of ducks inside of the sort of large doorway, and the music just sort of gets louder, but you're kind of left unattended at this moment.
We follow women.
Yeah. So there is a large sort of grand entryway. It is quite brightly lit. There's a large chandelier in the main entryway and sort of a double staircase that goes up to a second story. To your left, there is a banquet hall, and that seems to be where the festivities are, and you can just hear music and laughter coming from inside that direction.
Is there like, are people there like setting up their wares?
Yeah, and so it seems to be almost like a active art piece. So there are some people playing harps and instruments. There are others who are actively painting. And so you sort of step to your left. There's a long sort of banquet table and sort of dishes and everything that have been set up. And at the far end, there's a number of people sort of milling about, creating music, art. And there's a sort of an electricity in the air as everybody's sort of like discussing. And
Just a lot of talent floating around.
yeah, weird. And you see at the far side, there are two very well-dressed women. One of them has sort of like a short blonde bob cut, and the other sort of has black hair that is tied back. And there is a sort of a similarity in their features, but also a bit of a difference. The woman with the black hair is quite a bit taller and leaner, and the blonde woman is quite a bit shorter as well. But they are both dressed sort of eloquently. Yeah. And one of them sort of keys in, the blonde woman sort of keys into the two of you. Oh, hi, welcome. I'm so excited to see new faces.
Hello, it is very nice to meet you. My name is Sister Anastazja.
Oh, thank you. My name is Mel. Mel Hultgren. This is our little abode or establishment. I haven't seen you around town before. Are you new?
We're actually patrons of the Songbirds.
That's lovely. We really tried to prop up the community, and so any additional help is just an absolute benefit to bolstering the art scene here.
Yes, it sounds like you're quite new to the community. You didn't come from here? Or?
No, we sort of traveled around, and we sort of catch word where we can. And she sort of like turns to Dick and is like, Are you also a patron? Or are you an artist? Looks like your hands. You've got the hands of an artist.
I've got the hands of, yeah, fair enough.
What's your? And she sort of like goes to like grab your hands. Like, what's your trade?
If she grabs my hands,
she doesn't like grab it forcefully, but she puts her hands out in sort of like a gesture.
He will take her hands, and he will do an investigation on her hands.
Sweet. Can you give me a vigilance roll, please?
Poor.
Just openly, it's like.
Like a palm reader.
He gets out a magnifying glass. Let's take a look at these.
He's got a knife, just gonna take a little sample off here.
Has a little taste.
It's like smelling them. I couldn't help but when you're describing the sisters, that the dark-haired one, I kind of like was visualizing Scarlett Johansson from like Aeon Flux for some reason.
Wonder why.
Just a weird thing.
Weird.
Peculiar.
I got 3 6s. 3 6s.
Best roll ever.
Hot dice.
Can you pass some of those down?
Yeah. You sort of like reverse it. She seems to try and grab your hands, and you do that thing where you flip the grip on her instantly.
I've seen that before.
But there is no 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 here. Or if there is, it is cerebral. And you feel like her hands are cold. You know, maybe anemic, not getting enough iron in this moment.
Jesus, Spooner. We're just sort of a freezing cold hand on my arm. It's anemic. Of course, like.
I wonder. And they are soft. As if, you know, she's never really done a day's work in her life, where there's no calluses here. They are almost like brand new. Yeah. And there is just like a moment of, it just kind of feels like you kind of twitch a little bit, as if you feel like there's something sort of trying to like wash over you, as if she's trying to like pull you in, but you're able to kind of like get your hands free in that moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smell wise, is there anything like that I
Lean in.
Investigate.
In oh wow, you're getting real close and familiar there, aren't you, hon? And there is like it's everything you expect. Like there's sort of like an overt sort of like perfumey sort of floral scent, but underneath there is like you just catch a hint of sort of like a dank sort of smell. It's sort of like underpinning everything, and it's not. It's just like something that's a little off. I should say, yeah. What would you? You didn't necessarily tell me what your stock and trade is.
Oh, I make dishes.
Oh, you make dishes. You're a sculptor. We've got some clay and a wheel in the back if you want to sort of give it a spin, as it were.
I think we're gonna have a look around and just enjoy
course,
myself. The music is playing, and so I mean,
you just let me know if you want to dance at some point, strong man.
Yeah, that might be a thing for us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, enjoy your time here. And she sort of like flounces off to go chat with some other people. And can I have a observation from the sister, please?
Yep. Oh, yes. I like it when there's a lot of dice. I hope I can do something with that. 1-6. I'll take what I can get.
1-6. You notice that the other sister, which you would presume to be Talia.
It's too many sisters.
there is Mel and Talia. There's two of them, and then Sister Anastazja, which I will only ever refer to you as sister, and then mispronounce the next part.
Perfect. Talia. Yep.
She has sort of clocked you as soon as you came in, and has not stopped looking at you. But she's still on the far side, sort of near the banquet, the head of the table, as it were. And that's what you see.
Is like there's a spot for her? Like she's got like a chair that's like obvious.
There is like a clear like two chairs at the head of the table type of thing. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dick is going to lean into Sister Anastazja, and he's just going to say, "When I grabbed her hands, they were cold, and when I smelled her hands, they were they were rank."
Yes.
So I just think we need to be cautious with what we have in this room.
What we
have in this room.
Yes. What did you think we were heading into? I know we were going to waltz, but I think this is incredibly dangerous.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I'm with you. I wish I wasn't.
And there's a server who comes around and carrying sort of a tray of wine, and there are sort of appies around as well.
Oh, what kind of appies we got going around there?
You've got like little like prawn crackers sort
Shellfish.
of things. There is some shellfish. There's also a cheese platter. If you
Nice,
were
yeah.
keen. Yeah.
Richard, don't eat anything. We don't know anything about this. Richard, don't you go for that cheese. Don't you do it.
But the shellfish.
Eat the cheese, Richard.
No, go for the shellfish, Richard.
Is that the demon inside you? Don't drink or eat anything. We don't know what is happening here. After we saw what happened to Clara, clearly Thomas I don't know. He's messing. He's pulling strings here. Don't
Just
eat
one.
anything. Don't.
Just one.
No. Can I bless it first?
Yes.
I mean, if it's poison, that doesn't really matter. Never mind. Don't even think about it. Don't you sneak it. I'll know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. And the other sister?
She's been staring at me since we got here.
Do you think we should go and say hello?
Hey, I don't know if I'm strong enough.
Do you want me to go with you? Or do you want me to stay by the hors d'oeuvres?
No, I do not want to stay by the hors d'oeuvres. You're coming with me. If you're going there, I'm going with you.
Okay.
We're not leaving each other's sight.
That's fine.
The other 3 investigators, you all leave Songbird Studios and make your way towards the Montgomery estate. Clara sort of knows where she's going, and you get to these gates, and they are sort of like creaky and old, and you make your way up the main sort of driveway, and it's quite dark, and the rain is getting heavier as you sort of eke your way up. But you do hear sort of the sounds of people milling about on the insides. But there's nobody outside at the front of this manor, which appears to be sort of disheveled and hasn't been used for a long time.
Does Daina recognize this to be the manor that Percy had worked at?
Yes.
I think as she comes up to the door, she has this sort of like moment, you know, where she's trying to imagine like this was his castle before he arrived at the society. So kind of picturing him here, kind of picturing like standing here in the pouring rain, being the exact situation that Madeline walked up to this castle being. You know what I mean? Like just
Absolutely.
what a moment that is. And wondering again where he is. And then remembering that the wrong person is with them. And I think she kind of just throws open the door and heads in.
Before you go to throw open the door swings wide and Thomas steps out. And he's like, clearly was not expecting anybody to be on the other side of this door, and does that like, and he looks at Mick, has no idea who the hell this is. Looks at Emery. There's a vague sort of like peek of like, maybe I saw you. Looks at Daina, immediately recognizes her, but then looks at Clara, and you see his face, which is sort of a normal pallid sort of state, drops even more. Clara, what are you doing here? I would ask you to do the same thing for me.
Daina's going to reach past him and close the door. She'd like a little bit of privacy.
Sure. And is she, like, you're still on the outside
Yeah,
of the...
yeah.
Okay, yeah. And this is one of those moments where I realize I painted myself in a corner with NPCs talking to NPCs.
I think at this point, Mick actually draws his blade
Yeah.
and steps forward. And he's like, "Oi, is this who he's after? Who we're after?"
What the fuck is this?
No, Mick laid down. Because if I'm correct, I suspect that Clara, your brother's been protecting you.
She sort of like looks at Thomas. Is this true? I'm sorry. It's the deal that I made. Remember when we were young and I was inside all the time? I was sort of, Mama and Papa would not let me out to go, play with the other kids because I was like this. I, had a lot of time on my hands, and there was a creature out there that I found out did this to me when I was in Mama's womb, and it came back. And you were always such a talented, bright child, and it came for you shortly after Mama and Papa died, and I begged it not to take you, and it had no use for me in my state, but I said that, at least part of our deal was I would gather people for it, and so long as they did not harm you, that everything would be fine. And they promised me that this was the last moment. This is the last one, and then our debts are settled. So long as I just gathered some certain people here, they said that they would call them here, and this would be the last time. And it's over, and we are free from here, and we can go. Thomas, I need you to stop talking right now, please. We need to end. And Clara sort of turns to you. She's like, "But
You need to go. You are far too talented to be here. You need to take your your brother, and you need to go back to your house, and you need to go.
And sort of, they are far too dangerous. They're...
Do you have any tips? Any hints on this?
I know that there's more here than just the sisters.
More than the... Oh, okay.
How many can we expect?
What do you think? More than... It's a feast.
It is a feast for their sisters as well. There's 3 more that came in last week.
What do they look like?
I never saw their faces. They've hidden themselves inside of the manor.
What can we do then?
As I was reading about the pregnancy thing, it's the only real defense is to get a cross around their neck.
Wonderful. Five crosses.
Around their necks, not...
Around their neck.
I will say,
And
the Hultgren sisters are the ones I've been dealing with. They seem to be in charge, as it were. Perhaps if you deal with them, the others may flee, but they are not gone at that point. But they are sort of matriarchal. There's a hierarchy that I've sort of
Which
noticed.
one seems to be the most matriarchal?
Talia.
Talia. And what does she look like?
And he gives a description
Yeah,
of
perfect, cool.
the 2 of them. Yeah.
Wonderful. You need to take your sister and you need to go.
Of course. And they sort of scurry off back down the laneway. And we find Dick and Sister Anastazja inside.
Walking straight towards Talia.
Sort of step up. Just, oh, hello. Sister?
I incline my head. Good evening. We wanted to extend our thanks to you for an invitation to this wonderful event.
It's a joy for me to put on this performance for you and your friends.
Yeah.
It has been a long time coming. I'm just so excited you could make it.
Your accent is quite familiar to me. You wouldn't happen to be from East Galicia, would you?
One could say that I spent some time there.
Ah,
I've been around, seen people, things. She's like, but everywhere we go, there's memories of the people that stay with us, and you get to meet so many faces, and I never forget a face myself. But please, if you enjoy your time here, make yourself comfortable. I think you'll like this next part. It's one of my favorites. And sort of the crowd settles down.
Guess we failed this one.
And she gestures over to the person who's playing the harp. And the song sort of sings out.
Carry my voice, be understood.
And everything goes quiet for a moment. And you hear sort of the creak of timbers, and the paint begins to peel off the walls as the wallpaper curls, and the true nature of this building begins to reveal itself. The roof has collapsed in. All of the people are here, but they are fervent in their talents. You notice that the cellist, her fingers are bleeding from how intensely she is playing. The person who is painting, their eyes are glazed over, and the painting is just frenetic with energy. And before you see Talia begin to rise and grow in stature. She is in a bundle of rags as she sort of reaches up. Far too many appendages sort of consume and crinkle out, almost chitinous in nature, and her face warps and drops, and underneath it you can see this pale sort of long hair, but on her is a mask of a tragedy, mask of the theater. And you look over and you see Mel in the same sort of figure, large, but her face is the joyous, the smiling mask. And through the walls, the gaps in the lath and plaster, you see other hands on the artists clawing and cloying away towards them as their talents are slowly subsided and taken from them. And it is at that point that the other investigators walk through the banquet as this mirage has dropped. I am so glad, sister. Your brother was so nice when I met him the first time, but I never forget a family or an untied knot.
Jesu liberame ab nomine malo.
Can I have everyone grab a card?
I'm just going to shuffle them real quick.
Well, that's going to absolutely ruin the hors d'oeuvres.
I don't know. They taste pretty good.
Pockets are full.
He's just got a whole tray.
Okay.
All right.
Hey, don't, Gavin. Why would you write that?
Oh,
Percy was here. It's written on my sheet.
Maybe he still is.
Why does mine say I never liked you?
Just character-wise, not person.
It says mine, you're a dick.
Yours actually? Did he write something? No, I'm kidding. Gavin.
Who's got number one?
Is that Ace?
Ace.
Richard.
Dick in the hole. Let's go. Sorry, Ace in the hole.
Dick in the hole. Wow. She's one of us. Yay! It happened.
Welcome.
Penis joke.
Let the hazing begin.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you've got Talia right in front of you. Mel is sort of behind you, sort of in between you and the rest of your friends, which you've seen. There are a number of other guests and patrons, but they all have sort of a glassy look in their eyes, as if they are under some kind of spell.
How tall is she compared to Dick?
She's about 7 feet.
It's only like an inch or two taller.
Boost me.
Just jump.
Dick is going to. he's going to grab his. He's going to grab his rosary that he got from the sister, and he is going to. White men can't jump, and try to get that rosary around her neck.
Wow. Remember, you get 2 extra dice from the blessing.
Use them.
Can I please have a... I will allow you either force or agility, depending on whether or not you're trying to be graceful or forceful.
I am going to be forceful. Dick is not a
perfect.
graceful.
Go on.
Tell us more.
Yeah. So I get 4 for physique.
Yep.
I get 2 for force.
Yep.
And then I get an extra 2 because of the sister's blessing.
Yes. Now, is that a one-off or a permanent thing?
It is a. I believe it's like once per PC or per object. You get 2. It expires on use. Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. By the way.
I have 1 6. I have 1 6.
Oh man!
You have 1 6. Would you like to push that roll?
Yes, I would.
I will say you will need an additional 2 6s, and you cannot re-roll the one that's already a 6.
You didn't.
Yeah,
Let's
okay.
go to the
Yeah,
side,
sounds good. Yeah. Just making sure.
So I'm rolling 7 dice.
Great.
I have 2 more 6s.
You get this on her neck, and she begins to like shrivel and hiss as it steams underneath her cloak. The mask begins to crack and crumble as she desperately tries to claw it off. And you hear just a series of shrieks from Mel. Her jaw distends below the mask, and within the walls, you hear it echoing in at least 3 different locations as these hands come out and go to grab for Dick. Who is next in the...
Mick.
Dick and Mick.
Dick and Mick.
The Ick sisters.
Dad?
Wait, that means he can jump too.
Mick. So he's used to being like a street urchin in a vagabond. He doesn't normally go blazing full into battle.
Yeah.
So
bladder.
can I have the option that like he actually doesn't come through that doorway and he wants to go around the back of the building?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
They were mentioning 3 like unknowns.
Yeah.
His goal here is essentially to like find them, not necessarily let them discover him.
Yeah.
But his plan is sort of like seek them out before they are before they have the upper hand.
Can you give me a stealth roll, please?
Yes, I can. Thought I had higher stealth for some reason. Oh, I got a 6, and I don't know what that is. I can't see. That's 3. 1 6.
So Emery and Daina, you suddenly realize that Mick is just gone in this moment. You have run outside.
There's just a tea bag left on it.
But it's been like ripped open.
Dana just curls up and cries around it.
You run outside, and the way that this banquet hall is set up, it's right on the side of the left side of the manor.
Okay.
So it's right up against the exterior wall. You go outside, and you see almost like a 7-foot tall spider that's like latched on the side of this exterior, and its hand is punching through the wall as if it's like like a cat kind of grabbing for a toy. And you see that like its arm is there. It hasn't seen you or noticed you, so its back is to you. It's sort of like this lump of cloth, and sort of 3 sort of hand-like appendages are like clawed in, and the 4th is out there, and you see its feet are also like jammed in onto the side. Yeah.
Is there trees behind it? Like, he obviously immediately knows he can't take on something of that size.
Yeah.
But now he's like wondering, could he climb a tree and like break a large branch off onto it? Or you know what I mean? Like, is there some sort of like, not necessarily that, but like...
I will say that you see a large sort of weather vane on top of the like 3rd story of this building and it is a decrepit and dilapidated building.
He's going to, I'm sure this will use up rest of my turn, but like not go that direction, but like now go the other side, and he's going to try to find a way to the roof.
Yeah, I'll say like on your turn, you're able to find like one of those old timey sort of like rose walls or like ivy, so like something you could potentially clamber up to get all the way up. But
Okay.
we'll do that on your next turn.
Sounds good.
Yep. Who's got 3?
Me.
You see Talia like a crack down the middle of her mask, hissing as this sort of cross burns into her. She is like grabbing at it furiously, but kind of like pulling chunks of the rag and like almost like flesh and chitin out as it sort of like begins to burn into her a bit.
I would take out my holy water and like spray her. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, wait. Let's see. Yeah, I would take out my holy water, dip my brother's rosary into it for extra impact, and move to push the cross right against the mask in her forehead.
Whoa, nice.
I like it.
Give me a. I feel like this is just like a straight up close combat roll.
Okay, close combat. So, this one's crazy.
Because you have your.
Yeah, I have my champion.
So if Dick's like we're together,
Yes.
Is there a way that I can just kind of like hold the rosier around her head and just kind of sidestep forward?
You've already used your action for combat right
Okay.
now for this round, but
could
you
let-
can assist in future rounds and allow that assistance. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm the champion of close combat, which makes perfect sense.
Of course. Most times are, yeah.
So as I'm doing this, I would be saying, Sancti Michelangeli defende-nos in proerio contra nequitium es insidias diaboli esto presidium. Amen. And I didn't roll a single 6. I'm going to push it.
Okay, great. Love it.
Wait, what were you going to say?
Don't worry about it. We'll find out.
Do I get an extra dice
I was
because
like, do you get
Dick's
extra because
here?
of your memento?
Ooh, and that Dick's here?
No, she already used her memento.
Damn it.
Oh, 1-6!
Yay!
Yay! But I take a condition.
You do take a condition, and you press it on the mask, and it shatters. And what it reveals, we'll deal with in another turn.
Oh, no.
Who's number 4?
That's me. Daina comes in and she looks around. And in the last 3 days, they've fought and killed a vampire, fought and dealt with a demon, and then lost Percy. And she's just so tired.
Yeah.
She's just really
Just
tired.
bullshit.
And so she just reaches into her bag and she pulls out the holy water that she got from Sister Anastazja, and she sort of like
Chugs it.
no. She looks over at the other sister who the one that she's most visible, and she goes, "Excuse me." And then when the moment it looks over at her, if it does, she's gonna spray the holy water in her face.
Great.
She doesn't have a rosary, she doesn't have a cross, she doesn't have anything, but she got a little bit of holy water.
Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Please roll me a, I think, depending on how close you want to get, ranged or close combat.
Ranged.
Ooh.
3 6s.
3 6s.
She's damn tired.
The madness of Elifie has come through.
Do you want to sort of like maneuver her to somewhere? Like, do you want to push her around, do a little extra damage? Or do you want to carry an advantage for a future roll?
Would love to carry an advantage for a future roll.
Okay,
So
so-
I'll take that and I'll put that up there so I remember I've got it.
Perfect.
Thank you.
And that'll give you 2 dice.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, Sean.
Oh, no, you don't get them anymore.
No, they've been rolled. And for the next one, it is Talia. And you press the rosary on her head, and the mask shatters, and underneath of it, you see the face of Yannick as it pushes in, and he howls in pain in this moment. Anna!
I'm so sorry.
Can I have an inspiration roll, please, from the sister?
Okay. Oh, actually, yes. 5, 6, 7. Oh. Come on, all 4s? Jeez, I'm gonna push that too. This seems bad. But there's nothing.
Nothing? You were going to take a mental condition.
Yeah. I'm frightened.
As you see the specter of your brother in front of you, hissing and recoiling as this rosary burns him alive. And Mel is up next.
Oh.
Daina, can I have you give me a vigilance roll, please?
I'm good at that. We'll see if that carries. 1-6. Unless it's 2 6s.
Would you like to push that roll?
Can I use one of my 6s?
Yes, you may.
Do I have to roll it, or it's carried?
The advantage is you roll the dice.
I get to roll the dice.
Yes.
Okay. If I don't get a 6, can I roll the other dice, or it's all or nothing? Thanks, John. Oh, we're gonna roll that other one. 1-6.
1-6. You have 2 6s total?
No, just 1-6 total.
Just 1-6 total.
Oh no.
Give it to me, Sean. I'm ready.
She rolled 4 6s.
Okay.
You are racked with pain as your body...
Of a gut wound?
Your body begins to shift and your skin almost feels like it begins to harden, almost chitinous. And you can just feel your, almost like your identity shifting away as you feel this almost transformation beginning to take hold. You are going to take 2 mental conditions.
Oh, come on.
And for the third effect, Emery, you would see it's almost like Daina's face begins to just like drop and disappear in a moment. And she begins to take on almost a Vaesen-y feeling. You hear like Tom kind of like hiss and wince as there's almost some kind of transformation being undertaken.
I hear like my Tom.
Your Tom.
Hiss and wince?
Yeah. This is not good. Oh, we just fuck off.
No, stick with me here. You're up.
Is Mel's done?
Yes,
That's
Mel's done.
turn?
Yeah.
Emery. Funny, because after all the studying about throwing crosses over Vaesen's head, he doesn't have any. So he is. He wants to help Daina, and he wants to try and grab Mel's attention, and potentially lead her out of the building.
How do you do that?
He jumps up. Before he jumps up onto the table, he takes off his jacket and throws it over Daina's head, thinking that, I don't know what, he doesn't want to see it, maybe it's part of it. The other part of it is that maybe if they don't have eye contact, it won't keep happening or something. So yeah, he rips off his jacket, throws it over Daina's head, jumps up on the table, and then continues to rip off his shirt and stand with his arms like wide so she can stare at his horribly amateur tattoos that he's covered in.
There's no business like show business.
And essentially
steady hand.
launches into this. He pulls out his cards and starts doing a card trick. He starts doing that mustache wiggle thing.
Oh, he's trying to get some talent.
And he's showing her how talented he is. And he's tap dancing at the same time.
Can you...
Which is why he's asking for Tom's help, because he doesn't know how to fucking tap dance.
He's a triple threat.
Maybe.
I picked this up on the abyssal plane. Okay. This feels like a manipulation roll, but I will allow you to pitch me a skill.
Oh, I was hoping it was going to be a manipulation.
All right, then
roll,
let's go for a manipulation.
And if it helps, I pre-laid out my dice in the shape of a cross. If that
It helps me.
Yeah.
Did it help?
3 6s.
3 6s.
Oh, triple threat indeed.
I think in this moment, you feel like her eyes are fixated on you. Such raw talent. Tom is like, all right, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
That's right, Tom. Show them off, Tom. Show them what you can do.
I picture, Spaceballs when the alien comes out of his chest and does that little dance across the bar counter. That's kind of a picture. Like,
baby. And that, do you like leave the room? Like, are you getting out of here?
Well, if he feels like she's fully into him, then he's gonna kind of backpedal and keep doing his thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So you feel this moment of synergy with Tom. With the 3 successes, you get her attention, and Daina, you feel the relaxing and release as your body kind of comes back to itself as this magic is sort of broken. And then
under a coat.
She's under a coat thrown over her face.
Yeah.
She's like, oh.
And
my gosh, it's a magic coat.
Yeah, Emery, you skedaddle out, and Mel just bounds, doesn't walk, but actually, I think goes up the wall and over the ceiling.
Oh, that sound, no.
And I will have everybody pass their cards to the left.
To the left.
To the left.
Everything you own in a box.
Yep. Who is number 1? I don't have a box.
I am. Daina throws off this magic coat that just saved her from transforming.
Is that a fast action?
She is no longer sort of actively in range of this of Mel. Mm-hmm. She doesn't know it's Mel though, but this Vaesen. I think she does a quick survey, and would she see Sister Anastazja lost, essentially?
In a state, yeah.
In a state, okay. She's going to run over. She knows religious stuff is having an effect here, and Sister Anastazja is their best bet here. And so she is going to draw back and give her a hefty slap in the face.
You have to bypass some of these other arms that are coming through.
Beautiful.
So I'm going to have you give me an agility roll, please.
It's going to shock you, but she's not a very agile woman. More agile than she thought. 1-6.
It was the coat.
It was the coat.
Yeah, there was some magic.
She uses it like a little turtle, on her back, and she scurries across the floor.
You're able to duck underneath one. One of them just it tries to grab for you, and it's enough of a tangle that you're not able to get to the sister in this moment. You're not grasped, but it also rolled a 6, so it's sort of a stalemate in this moment, but it does stop you.
Okay, so physically she can't move. Can she...
You can still shout. You
I was
kind of
gonna
have
say,
all
can
of,
she
you
shout?
can verbally do whatever you need, yeah.
She doesn't know Sister Anastazja very well. What would she yell to Sister Anastazja to get her to pay attention?
Right. You were trying to slap me out of it, so
I was trying to slap you out of it.
do that verbally.
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Go, go, go.
She's gonna she's gonna say, Sister Anastazja, if you don't snap out of it, I'm gonna crush your Eucharist when I get back.
That's enough for me to be like, that doesn't make any sense.
She's thinking of the bowl she had that was really, but she doesn't know anything about the church, so she was like, there was a word, Eucharist.
Eucharist,
okay,
yeah.
she's gonna crush that.
No. The bowl holds the Eucharist.
Powers of autism ignite!
Yeah.
She's back. Okay.
She's locked in. All right.
Good.
Great. You can give me a +2 advantage on whatever sort of magical influence rules you need.
That's so technically incorrect. I have to correct you.
Yeah.
Is that Sister A or is that Spooner talking right now?
Yes.
Just checking.
Who's got 2?
Oh, I do.
Oh, Emery. So you run out and you see 2 more of these things on the walls on the inside of the manor, doing the same thing, and you see one of them really trying to grab for where you presume Daina to be.
Cool. And Mel is still
Hot on your heels.
pursuing me.
Yeah.
Do I know where the church is? Maybe I performed here once before. I don't remember.
You remember there being a word, there was a church. It's way on the other side of town.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Is there, Emery's continuing to backpedal as much and try to keep as much distance as he can. He's just trying to get Mel away from the building. Is there a couple sticks? Anything? I'm just trying to how can I make a cross with something?
Oh, yeah, it's easy. There's just the belief component. That's the trick.
Me and I'll get Tom on that.
I don't know if you want my help, man. This would be a real great moment to have Percy here, who might know the grounds.
Instead, we
Yeah.
have Mick on the roof.
Yeah.
Is that his last name? On the roof? On the roof.
Can you give me we're going to say this is an investigation roll, please?
Okay.
I hate that noise, too.
I like 4, 5, 6.
Mick on the Roof is a very unpopular sequel to Fiddler on the Roof.
2 6s.
2 6s. You barrel, it is sort of a game of cat and mouse as you sort of are running through trying to find things that could be across, and you kind of duck down some hallways and get almost you suddenly realize Tom is in the back of your head why are we going further inside instead of outside? And he brings up a fair point until you burst through the doors, and it would turn out that Mr. Montgomery was rich and eclectic enough that he had a little chapel inside. It had been sort of barred shut, as if something was trying to sort of brace it from the outside, but you are sort of full tilt ahead and just through the door and fall in, and there's a small sort of altar, and you were able to find a cross there.
And he's hoping that if he has enough lead time, he can kind of hide behind. Maybe there's a pulpit. Maybe there's a curtain.
Yeah. You
A piano.
You're
Curtain.
a curtain.
Still tap dancing.
Yeah.
Just with his fingers.
Tap 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 tap.
He's just saying it now. He's like, and I'm dancing. And I'm dancing.
I just feel like he keeps
And
pulling out other
hiding.
random. Now he's got one of those little finger skateboards.
2 little leather shoes
Yeah.
on his fingers.
Mel shows up and she's got the ramp and the other thing has a tech deck as well.
Tech.
You sort of go and hide, and we will move on and see where the scene takes us from there as Mel closes in. And we go back to Talia and the sister. Sister, you see what you think is your brother,
Ostensibly.
Thank you. And he is sort of hissing and trying to get this thing off, but you see him slowly almost collapsing in on himself in this moment. Sister, help me.
So, I guess has Daina successfully snapped her out of it?
So you get a sort of roll on your turn to be able to resist this. But that is
Right.
sort of the message
Got
that
it.
is being portrayed here. And she looks over to Dick in this moment. Dick, you do not see the face of Yannick. You see it is has this long, elongated jaw that sort of bifurcates on the bottom. This sort of pallid face and eyes sunken way back. And it is clearly injured, but you see it trying to manipulate Sister Anastazja. But
I'm sorry, Yannick. I tried. I didn't want you to die for me. I'm so sorry.
can I have Dick give me an inspiration roll, please? Oof, hot dice.
Would you like some different ones?
Yeah, I would. You want mine?
I don't get to push, is the other part of this. So.
Okay.
1-6.
1-6. Dick, you begin to feel like the sound of flame almost and fire. And you remember the last time you felt this was at the seance, and you feel like you are feel like there's smoke beginning to arise, and you are coughing and retching violently and are sort of brought back to this moment. when you last saw Vic. And you swear that you kind of hear echoes of Vic's voice in the back of your head, but pained and anguished. I'm going to need you to take one mental condition, please, in this moment, as it is beginning to manipulate you in this moment. It's fire for fire. Who's got 4?
I've got 4.
Yeah.
So do I need to like roll to escape from this, or is it like
it's a limited use? So I think on your turn,
okay,
like the magic is sort of dispelled. It's hazy.
It's
so it's vague in the rules on purpose. And I think in this moment, like you begin to have like the context of like you see Dick. Sort of in this moment, sort of doubled over, Daina yelling at you as like one of these hands grabs for her. And what does like the moment that the illusion sort of break look like for Sister Anastazja?
I'm remembering the sacrifice, and it was my brother who gave me the rosary as protection. While he kept watch and kept guard against the Udalnitsia that I had accidentally summoned. And it was his sacrifice that I need to honor. And even though it is his face that I'm seeing now, I know that it's not him, and that's not who he was or what he believed. He was a man of God, and he... even though I can't forgive or absolve myself, I know that he would have forgiven me. And so I sort of realize that I'm making the same mistakes as I did last time. And I hid, and I was scared. And now I have these people who've come to my aid to protect me. And it's now time for my sacrifice. And so with that, still holding the rosary in one hand and seeing that the cross is kind of sinking into the chest in the other, I essentially attempt to tackle her and push both in to her chest at the same time.
Can you give me a close combat roll, please?
Yes.
Can you add +2 dice for that?
Ah, 1-6.
A few things happen all at once in this moment. We catch up with Mick, who is on top of the roof in this moment. There is a weather vane that Mick has gotten himself to. Can you give me a force roll, please?
Yes.
And we see Dick and Daina sort of struggling with these Udalnistias. One of them has sort of grabbed out and gone to grab for Dick in this moment of sort of weakness, I guess, or vulnerability. Can I have an agility roll from Dick, please? And Emery, you are waiting in this chapel as Mel sort of is on the threshold. A foot clicks on the tile as it takes a first tentative step into the chapel. Can I have a stealth roll from Emery? Daina, you are currently sort of entwined with the arms of one of these Udalnistia. The other one is sort of going and trying to grab towards you as two of them descend on you. Can I have an agility roll, please, from Daina? Nothing from Daina.
1-6 for Emery.
2 6s.
2 6s for Mick.
No 6s for
Dick and Daina, you both take one physical condition as these claws dig into you when all of the sudden, and there is a thunderous crash as a weather vane falls on the outside of this wall, taking half of the wall out with it. The one that is latched on to Dick is pierced and lets out a shriek. The other ones also let out a piercing shriek. Emery, you are hidden inside of the chapel, and you hear an additional sort of yelp, and then Sister Anastazja pushes in. The vision of Yannick shatters from its face as this thing looks deep into your soul, and you push the cross into its chest, and it puts its face next to yours, and it whispers, "I called you here," before it turns to dust in this moment. And the others let out a piercing shriek and sort of like crumple in like a desiccated carapace of insects and crumble and just fall onto each other in a sense of stasis.
Emery jumps up from behind the bench with he'd taken his necklace that Arabelle gave him and like tied it onto the cross to make his own little, and was like,
you bring the cross closer to this like carapace, and as you bring it closer, it begins to crumble to dust.
nice.
I immediately vomit everywhere. And I'm just like on all fours, like shaking and crying. And
Daina makes her way over to Sister Anastazja. She's injured, but she's headed over.
Where are the hors d'oeuvres? Are they like still like
There's
on the table?
there's
or-
actually a couple
What
that
happened
are
to the
fine,
prawns?
that are totally normal. Most of them were illusions, but there were.
He's still in his own illusion, but in his mind, he's eating hors d'oeuvres on fire.
this is fine.
Yeah,
Cooking the prawn.
shrimps
over
on the
flame.
Barbie. Yeah. And I would imagine Emery, as you go through, you bring your cross and crumple the rest of them.
Yeah.
Daina's gonna grossly reach into the chest of this thing
Yeah.
and pull out the rosary.
Yeah.
And she puts it on the ground and she reaches in. She's got just some like spirits and stuff that are not cyanide and arsenic based. And she'll kind of rinse it off. Or she'll pick it up for Anastazja or anything. And she says, she just sits there and strokes her back until she's calm. Gotta let the de-escalation happen before the intervention can happen, right? So, and then when she's ready, she just says, I'll give you a moment with your rosary. And she's gonna go and she's gonna start walking up the stairs.
Okay. I think you're able to, like, Mick is able to descend and find stairs on the way out. But everybody sort of disperses for this moment, and the sister is there with this rosary in her hand. Does she do anything or just?
Yeah, she's really shaken, obviously. It's a confused feeling of having finally done the right thing and finally absolved herself of the guilt she feels for having killed her brother accidentally, but she never saw it that way. As an accident, it doesn't matter, it's still her fault. So she feels absolved from that crime. And she never wanted to be a nun. He wanted to be a priest, and she felt that after he died, that she had to take up that mantle to honor the life that he never got to lead. And having now just heard this Vaesen, the Vaesen that killed her brother, say, "I called you here," it makes her question everything. She's seen that Christian symbology has an effect on Vaesen, but she's never necessarily seen Vaesen as evil. They're like wolves, you know, they have a nature. And if you bug them and bother them, and they will get back at you. And she knows that God certainly exists in some form or some way, but she's questioning her faith. And she doesn't know what she is living for now, or under what banner she is living. And so she's just sort of contemplating all of that. And she's young. She's 25. She's got her whole life ahead of her. But the first, quarter century of her life was filled with guilt and shame and pain and living a life that wasn't hers. And now she's starting to wonder if this means she can live her own life. And she doesn't know what that means.
And with those sort of weighty thoughts, we pan away from our investigators. You wrap up whatever loose ends you need to on the island. There are still many questions regarding Mick, but True is still there to give you a safe ride home. And
Daina 100% whispers to Dick, like, that guy says that he knows, and then like kind of fills him in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we pan away from everybody, and
Lighting change.
we move over to the rail station in Victoria, and we find a Percy Ashford waiting for a train to get out of town.
Oh, I wonder why it's so late.
It is evening, and there isn't really anybody else around here in this moment until you hear footsteps coming up behind you, Percy. You hear somebody, Percy Ashford?
Oh, yes, that's me.
And you turn around and you see a large fellow in a leather coat. It's woolen on the other side, and you just catch a glimpse of his face before a bag is put over your head from behind, and you are carted away. You are put into a trolley, and you are then driven somewhere around town, and then you are manhandled outside and then thrown onto the ground, and you are cling as a gate closes behind you. You take this bag off of your head. You are in a dungeon again. It is very dissimilar from Madeline's. There is no opulence here. It is a holding cell like a drunk tank. And as your eyes adjust to the dim light, you see across from the cell is Algot Frisk.
Don't do.
First, kiss your kin.